No,
changed.
fair enough. The walking, talking race and confirming that makes sense.
I'm too woozy to lose more blood.
Somebody get this guy a cookie and a juice box.
Facts.
Don't forget the chips. Oh, Wise Altair is still on the screen.
Yeah, I'm trying to. There it is. As we are.
Unfortunately, the Zolos is not going to be with us today.
Sag.
Nope.
No good food today. Sad.
No good food. So we will pray.
Yeah.
Dear God. Double bacon sandwich combo. Thank you.
Okay, I did it. I got it. I want to run with purple. Oh my god, this hurts.
What?
I'm playing Balatro while we're waiting for the rest of the players.
Ah, fair enough.
I love gambling!
I've wanted to try Balatro, but I haven't sat down and gotten the game yet.
Me neither.
It's all right. I can't play it because I hate RNG mechanics being the core gameplay loop of a game, but, you know, a lot of people just can't help that spirit of...
Unfortunately, I'm a gacha player.
Unfortunately, I am what we call stuck in this situation.
Unfortunately, I enjoy collecting, and gacha provides.
Ugh.
Speaking of gacha, I need to get back at some Olympus Company.
I just had... Oh, no, not Limbus Company. It was another one by the same devs, Lobotomy Corporation. I just had someone recommend that to me.
Yes. I also need to play that. I didn't know that this game was a sequel to 2 other games. I mean, it's not that important, because each game the main character changes. It's just the same world, but the events of, like, the previous games, like, forever changed what the world is now in the next game. It would be nice to have context of it.
Yeah.
Best way I can describe Limbus Company: bunch of fucking idiots on a bus that's powered by feeding humans to it steal infinite energy resources from the dead corpse of Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. Finally,
Jeff Bezos,
something useful he can provide to society.
if he was a mix of Amazon and the SCP company.
Oh my god.
You're stealing stuff from the dead remnants of an SCP company.
Oh dear God, why?
You place an order for delivery and you don't know if it's going to be the thing you ordered or if it's going to be like some sort of horror
Some
from beyond
Eldritch
the realm.
abomination.
Yeah. Or maybe it's delivered by the Eldritch Abomination. They don't have drones, they have Cthulhu.
Also,
Yeah, I could see that.
One reason I like it a lot, it's a gacha game that doesn't have that, like, anime feel that almost every gacha game has. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I've seen some of the art. It looks cool.
Yeah, lots of blood, lots of death, very fun.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, blood! Ah! Oh boy!
Lore is very fun.
Oh no. You're going to get me with the lore part.
Oh yeah, part of the lore is that basically the entire games take place in one giant city.
Ooh.
And each section of the city is owned by a corporation. Corporations will straight up just go to war with each other in this universe.
They don't already.
They
Well,
do.
when
There's
you
just
put it
no
like that.
casualties. Usually.
And this is a
You turned
flashback
her
scene.
against me. You will not take her from me. Thank you, Big
This was a scene in the first chapter because one of the characters was an ex-soldier. What one company did was that they would forcefully give soldiers this, like, I forget what it was. I think it was some type of drug, but it would replace their limbs with, like, insect limbs, and then they just send them off to war.
I see the limb in Limbus Company is there on purpose.
Yeah, they pretty much just make them have insect limbs. Like 9 times out of 10, they would go feral because of this change, and then they just send them at the nearest army.
Why
I hate
No.
it. Great.
Why are you just talking about
Holy shit.
terraformers?
Holy shit, the phantoms of my past have emerged.
I might
Gilbert.
have fixed it. I'm going insane. I have spent the past 4 or 5 hours doing everything every website has said to try to fix my PC.
Oh no.
I'm having
Oh, boy.
internet issues. I have updated drivers, deleted files, restored drivers, ran my anti-spyware software like 5 times, which takes an hour each time.
Jesus.
Are you on Wi-Fi or on
Yes,
Ethernet?
I'm on Wi-Fi. I know Ethernet's way better, but I am not running a shit ton of wireless.
When's the last time you reset your router and modem?
I literally reset it today.
Okay.
I think
Have
I
you
might have
tried-
fixed it.
You're supposed to
But-
do it at least once a week.
Well, it hasn't been done in months. So
There you go. That's part of the problem.
it's in my parents' room. I don't like going in there.
Try
No,
threatening
I
it.
understand that. I used to have the same problem.
All right, if I
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh, no. He
All right.
cut off. Oh, okay, you're back. Thank
Okay,
God.
he's back.
no, I'm
He's
still
alive.
here. I just opened Google.
Okay. Your mic randomly cut off, and we feared the worst.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get back to this. What level 6 spell should I pick up? That's what I was
Also-
going on.
Is
about.
Fireball an option? Because if yes, that.
Also, I'm sorry, I'll be right back. They made cookies, and I'm gonna get some.
Oh, hell yeah.
But I have great options like Arcane Gate.
That's
Chain
really good.
Lightning,
Also
uh,
good.
Circle of Death, Disintegrate.
I'm gonna
highlight.
level with you. If you have a targeted AoE option where you can choose targets instead of hitting everybody, because we needed you when you weren't there.
I don't think I have that. There's Fizzband's Platinum Shield.
Do
Flesh
you
to
have
Stone.
access to Steelwind Strike?
Mhm.
It's a pretty underrated spell, but
Mm.
I
I think it's Ranger and Wizard for some reason, kind of
I'm
exclusive.
Sorcerer. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Let's see. Globe of Invulnerability.
So, question: if a party has a total party kill,
GPK.
do they continue the journey from the last encounter, event, start completely over, or start a new campaign? Or is this dependent on the player?
Usually the players make the call.
Yeah, we would make a decision as a group.
Yep.
Uh,
Players make. DM offers options. Players decide.
Yeah. Also, now I gotta move
Healthiest way of doing it.
stuff forward.
I could pick up Move Earth.
Oh, that'd be decently handy for some nonsense we've been dealing with.
Or if I want to be a little shitter, I could take
Shin.
Tasha's otherworldly guise
Where
and
is?
turn into a tentacle monster and kill things.
Okay, we're gonna avoid.
Actually, I think Tasha's Otherworldly one the if it's the one I think it is, you become like an angel or a devil or whatever. And you basically become a marshal for like a turn or two.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it gives you +2 to AC. Your weapon attacks are magical and use your spellcasting modifier.
Mhm.
You can attack twice instead of once on an attack action.
I return.
If you choose either lower or upper planes, and it gives you like resistances and immunities to stuff.
Yeah.
And a fly speed of 40 feet.
Oh, it's a different flavor of Tensor's transformation. Got it.
Mm-hmm. I think I'm gonna... No, I'm not gonna take Matt's suggestion because that's not something my character would use.
I'm just breaking Balatro at this point. Because I
Oh,
found...
hey, you're playing Balatro too?
Yeah, because I found the God Run.
Oh, nice.
Which is basically me touchy fucking... Deja Vu on Steel King, 2 Barons, re-trigger, card in hand, money go burn.
Yeah.
Ooh, mental pressing.
Plus, I'm also getting rid of all the cards that don't need to be in my deck, too, so that's also been
Thinning the
working.
deck, yeah.
And I also got DNA, meaning I get to copy the
Cool.
first... If I play a card that's only 1 card.
DNA is like the perfect setup card.
Yeah. I just love seeing numbers.
I will pick up,
Me when I'm a mathematician.
I am a
Legacy.
mathematician.
I don't think mathematicians enjoy seeing numbers all that much.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna go grab a drink and then I will be ready.
Yeah,
2
no,
plus 2, holy shit!
I now have 101 health. I have finally broken the triple digit. Level 11 sorcerer. Alright. I will also be back. I will get some steak fajitas.
Some steak fajitas. I actually like steak fajita more than chicken fajita. I feel like that's a controversial take somehow.
Nah, I like both.
But the reason I say that is because for me, chicken fajitas is like not as good as with the bell peppers and shit. And I don't like bell peppers, truthfully. But I do admit it does taste really good on beef. So that's why I
Yeah.
like beef fajita more than a chicken fajita. Because I absolutely loathe chicken fajita. Like
I mean,
anywhere.
I grew up on
Oh no, you go.
shish kebabs, so I like bell peppers with beef or chicken and pork, but still. I understand where you're coming from about not liking chicken with your bell peppers.
I return.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Biggie Cheese, to answer your question, it usually depends on the DM what happens next after a TPK.
Yeah.
Some might end the campaign, some might continue it with new characters, and some might just rewind time.
Yeah, DM presents
There's also
options.
like
Players
alternative
decide.
option of like either something intervening to help or like because I know in our in the other Curse of Strahd campaign I'm in, we did TPK at Old Bone Grinder, and the DM used that as the introduction for Strahd. Like, and we all woke up in Castle Ravenloft, resurrected a couple days later.
That's clever.
That's how my entire party became vampires. So, Knight, what do you usually do whenever there's a TPK?
It had to happen once. That was during high school.
I mean, we almost had a TPK in freaking Age of New Bloods, and I was about to lose my fucking mind.
Oh yeah, the fucking casino.
Oh yeah, you were all fucking crying for the longest time because of that.
I wasn't crying. I was just mad.
Yeah, because the guy who was supposed to be the talker was not able to talk during that entire thing.
Meanwhile, Vault team is fine. Distraction team dying.
I probably have most of the blame in that situation. I will still not take it.
Bitch.
Actually, wait. The only reason we were there was because of my character. Never mind. It
Yeah,
is
you're
entirely
fully
my
to blame.
fault.
I was about to say, yo, it kind of shows you haven't learned your lesson, but don't worry about it.
To be fair, it was backstory stuff. That was the reason we were there.
No, I'm aware and I'm fine with that. What I'm not fine with is when players don't check who's good at shit before doing shit. But it's whatever. It worked out in the end.
It was my first time playing a talkie character.
It worked out in the end. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
I killed your character.
Like just now?
Yeah.
No, not now.
Yes, actually.
What,
Jin is
dur-
decapitated on the floor.
No, during
Cat's playing with the head.
during
Just patting it around.
during
Yep.
the campaign that he was talking about, I essentially did murk his guy after his character left because I am a fucking psychopath and like to
It happens.
and kill basically a lot of the characters off
Mm-hmm.
when they leave. So,
Yeah, worse things you could have done.
I did do worse things. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but let's not talk about that on stream right now, even though you did them on stream.
I once died in a game during downtime.
What?
Huh?
What?
How?
So my character was fairly young, and we had separate downtimes for everyone in the party just because of how schedules were for that week. And my kid had like so I'm just gonna be upfront. This is in fact a child warlock with a demon dog.
Oh, that's awesome. I like it.
And she decided to go out for a little kid walk with her little puppy and found herself at an animal market and thought, great idea. I will purchase with my big kid bucks that I got for doing jobs with the rest of my party. I'll buy a little goat for my demon puppy as a treat because he's such a good boy. And while I'm in the animal market, the goat is bought. Everything's fine. The dog consumes the goat. It's horrifying. And I end up over by the bullpen, and I'm sitting there, I'm just like, I'm just looking at him because big cow, fun.
Yeah.
And my DM is like, can you roll an animal handling for me? I'm like, sure. And I rolled like shit. And the next thing I know, me looking at the bull pissed it off so much that it charged, broke out of its pen, and gored me.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You ended up like fucking Peter Griffin that day. Jesus Christ.
I was the first of the party to get their little one-on-one downtime session, so everyone else got to do a couple of errands, and then the DM goes, oh, by the way, the kid died. Go fix that.
Oh
Did you like permanently die or like?
no!
The errands very quickly turned into how do we get a diamond and possibly a temple to perform Revivify on this 6-year-old.
If it's not combat, typically something that would kill you normally would kill you outright.
Yeah.
Getting impaled by a bull, depending on the impalement site, would kill you instantly.
Again, 6 years old, human.
Instant dead. Instant dead.
Exactly.
That bull's name? Durin.
No,
Bruh.
no, that bull's name, Steak. After what just happened?
Terrible.
We just ended the downtime session right then and there. The next time I played was for the next full session with everybody, where I wake up in essentially the hospital wing of a healing temple. Everyone is freaking out, and I find out that the bull went on to like destroy a bunch of stalls and kill 3 other people.
Oh my god. Did a bull
That
have
bull
rabies?
must have rolled
Jesus.
real damn well.
It did. It really did.
Maybe it really was Durin.
So, You know, I doubt you can get a stupider character death than that.
Now, I've seen some stupid shit.
Try me!
Okay, you want stupid shit? So, there's a jackass player in a party full of people that are rather well acquainted, so the jackass is actually kind of welcome with his nonsense. One of the players is really methodical with their planning, and they're a sorcerer. No, not a sorcerer, a wizard. So they have this book that they tend to write in during the night, and they are almost always low on party funds. No one really cares about this. Despite knowing the wizard doesn't have much, the rogue decides to steal the book from the wizard in the middle of the night and open it up and read it.
Oh no.
Half of the pages in the book had glyphs of warding for fireball.
Oh no.
That's funny as fuck.
So the whole inn went up in flames and the party instantly died except for one person who was out in the middle of the night. Yeah.
Oh,
That's
no.
the most fucked thing I've seen.
well, you know what?
That wizard just thinking, this will come in handy if someone tries to spy on me, and then your own party
Yes!
member, like,
yeah. If
Yes!
the big bad tries to take my spell book to keep me from being able to do anything.
Exactly.
You stole
Mind you, the
my
same
shit.
strategy worked in a different campaign, and the big bad was instantly nuked.
Yeah.
Party was level 7. Game was over.
Amazing.
You stole my shit. Power word scrunch.
D&D's a great game.
You know, I just realized we're all here and we just...
Good girl.
I just realized we're all here. I'm so used to, like, some people not
good.
being.
You're good, man.
God damn. Well, I've been enjoying every second of this, honest to fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only person I'm missing is Zolo.
Oh, no, they're
Yeah,
not going to be here
they're not
today,
showing.
so...
The mom is away.
While the mom is away, the children will play. That sounded
So-
horrible.
Yes, that's
I'm
it.
the only child here.
that's in charge. We're going to go kill some things.
Yeah.
Okay, but let's get...
Paladin Dad would go crazy.
You are the
I'm sorry,
paladin
we're
dad!
assassinate ability.
I know. Still. Love's
No.
away. You want to go run some errands real quick? I need to go kill some demons. Like,
Okay, Paladad, goodbye.
Okay,
Paladad.
Paladin!
Paladad, that hit different.
Paladin, Jesus Christ. That actually kind of broke me a bit.
Sorry, I was home late, honey. I cut a demon in half, and I had to clean the car off.
Sorry, darling. I ended up having to fucking rip the fucking god's openings into a new one. As you
In
can see,
fact, it
the
was
sky
car
has
I
split
used to
open.
do it.
God, we're fucking...
It was actually the car that I used to split the demon in half. I wielded it like that one Devil May Cry weapon, like the motorcycle.
Oh my goodness.
Deadass though, that weapon was fucking fire. You can't even prove me wrong.
yeah, oh,
It
seriously.
was. Coolest weapon in that game.
Alright. Oh, excuse me.
Besides the hat.
The hat was pretty great.
I hate how I used my money. That's my money.
Money!
Money! Money!
I do
Money.
like in games when you can use money as a weapon.
Yeah, that's great. There is one exception for me, because I like it too. League of Legends, there's a champion whose taunt spends 1 gold to throw the coin. It deals 1 damage. Someone spent like half a day trying to kill somebody with that.
Yep.
They succeeded.
My favorite way to use money as a weapon is to play Skyrim and drop a gemstone in the middle of Riften.
Or Ultra Kill, where you throw a coin in the air, shoot, and it auto locks into someone.
True.
Bruh.
The coin shot is probably one of my favorite
Oh.
video game things ever.
Sal. I got a
Yes.
question. What
I am.
did I have to roll on a D100? Because I got the aberrant dragon mark, and he said I had to roll something every level until I roll it to get the upgraded mark.
Oh right, I forgot.
Oh.
I'll be so dead ass with you. It's been so
I
long.
think it literally was either a specific number or it was 1 or 100.
I think it was. I think it was. 1 or
I think
100.
it's like a 100. Yeah, because doesn't it give you like a insane buff if you manage to roll it?
I think it gives me like a. One second, let me look it up. It gives me like an artifact or something.
An artifact? Oh yeah, nah, that had to be 1 or 100.
Yeah, I think I'd say a 100 because of the fact that that was like, dude, that's a free shit I don't have.
At the DM's opinion option, a character who has the Aberrant Dragon Mark feat has a chance to manifest greater power upon reaching level 10. Such a character has a 10% chance of gaining an epic boon from among the options in Chapter 7 of
Oh,
the
that's
Dungeon
why.
Master's Guide.
Oh, it's a 1 in
Epic
10.
boons
Oh dear
are
God.
crazy.
If the character fails to gain a boon, they gain a 10% chance the next time they gain a level.
So it's a 1 in 10 every level up. Oh dear God. How many times have you leveled up since the last time you played?
I
Okay, so
failed
it's
at
just
level
1.
10, we're level 11.
So you just get 1 roll. Okay.
Yeah. Can I choose where the 10% is on the D100? I want it to be 60 to 70.
That's 11%. 61 to 70 would be
61
10.
to 70.
Okay, that's fine.
All right.
Rolls
let's see if I
exactly
can
60. Rolls exactly 69.
I got 66, so I just got it. But I did it to get 69 as the roll.
I fucking can't!
But I got it.
Well, Philly. That's all I
It's
can
fine.
say.
We can worry about
What-
it later.
Went for the memes. Dice God said, I like it, but not that much.
You haven't been here, pervert, in a while.
He has requested.
We'll allow you one gift.
Dark Knight has
I hate
requested. Please, sir, may I get another? He requested the advertisement.
He called for an ad break?
Yeah, he called for an ad break because we had an ad play.
Well, guess we're rolling ads.
Alright,
Well, we
cool.
have to wait a bit because we have to wait for the first ad to finish.
You can
Perfect
either
time to talk
choose it-
about this day's sponsor.
All right, let's actually talk about where the fuck we left off last. I'm not derailing this any longer.
Yep,
Might
I'll
want to
just-
wait. Might want to wait till we're done playing ads before we talk about that.
I will
Yeah,
put
fair.
what happens to me as soon as I roll it. We can discuss later, but I'll go ahead and give myself all these negatives for getting this epic boon.
If a character gains a boon, the character also permanently loses 1 of their hit dice, and their hit point max is reduced by an amount equal to a roll of that die, plus their con mod. Ugh. Can't be reversed by any means. Damn, not even the wish spell.
So you know how I was laughing about being triple digits? I'm no longer triple digits.
Ow.
Oh.
So I lose. Let's see.
Karma! Anyway. Don't worry, you're not alone. I'm not triple digits neither.
I'm gonna be losing. Is it the con mod or con? Oh wait, it would say con mod plus.
A roll of the die plus the con mod.
So I'm losing +4. I'm gonna have less HP than I had when I leveled up.
I also forgot to roll the 100 d20s. I'm glad I did. Look at all those ones.
How front loaded were the ones? Not that front load. Oh, that's a low average.
10d6, so 1d6.
There was so
Ooh.
many ones in
Ooh.
There- there were so many ones. It was planted like carrots.
7 ones, 3 20s. Ew.
I lose 8 maximum hit points. I'm at less than what I had.
Oof.
So 101 minus 8 because I'm bad at math. That's 93.
Okay, but In like 10 seconds, we should get started because the ad's about to finish.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. Also, this is gonna be like Viper's first time properly interacting with Durin.
Durin.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm back from the fucking ad war.
Damn.
I'm also back.
Thank
from
you
the
for your
war.
service to your streamer.
Thank
Why do I have a minute left worth of ads? It's whatever. I'm in the campaign.
So where we
That's
last,
why.
So where we last left off after doing some trades with Matilda and essentially freeing a minor god, which you didn't know was possible, as now you got Vita blessed.
You.
You know, I could not tell what Vita just said there. I thought
I think she just said ew.
For a second, I thought she said Hugh. I'm like, who the fuck is Hugh?
I am at least one god's favorite bean, so I'm happy.
Whether a god chooses me or not, I got shit to do.
Fuck you,
Would be
God.
nice if a god chose me though.
I hope it's a goddess. For me.
Gets chosen by the most manly god.
Gets chosen by them.
You
And
don't
that's-
know what my orientation is.
No, I don't, but still.
Oh, excuse me. So yeah, we just basically leave off at the... What's the best way to put it? You guys are just kind of relaxing at this point after talking to Brixton and such. You know, the
Yeet.
boy, the bean.
Chill.
As, yeah, a lot of shit fucking happened. Truth be told. So, yeah, for Jin in particular, I think you were shocked because you remembered, about other minor gods. Because if the god of voice is considered minor, who knows what else is considered minor for you? And you were told that the blood god was also trapped by Manera.
Blood for the
Yeah.
blood god.
I already give plenty of it.
Skulls for the skull throne. I had to finish it.
You know, that is
I
fair.
feel like I feel like we would get a pretty big favor if we free the blood goddess.
Only one way to find out, I
A
suppose.
reward.
But from the sound of it, she's in dangerous territory.
Yeah. Makes sense that the crazy fucking cults would want the blood goddess.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're cultists. What else are they gonna do?
Live a regular life.
Be normal.
Ah!
Weird
Actually.
setup.
You guys are funny. You guys are funny. I love that about you.
The way you said that made it feel like you were just slowly like taking out a knife. Like
Actually,
He might.
I love
don't
that about
know.
you guys.
I
like,
wouldn't
gritted
put it
teeth.
past him. I wouldn't put it past him. He has the emote for it and everything.
He's gonna Jeff to kill us.
Jesus Christ.
Going to Jeff to kill us?
What the fuck?
The way he said that broke my brain.
So, there's a bunch of cultists we gotta worry about.
Not right now. Actually, they probably don't like us, so
In my
Probably.
experience,
probably
cultists don't
do
like
have-
lots of people.
yeah.
In my experience, cultists don't like anyone except for themselves.
Oh no, they like people. People that are easily manipulated.
Mm.
See?
If you're smart, they won't like you.
Durin, the Minotaur with 10 intelligence, nods and says, I'm sure they wouldn't like me then.
Yo, wisdom goes a long way.
I have 12 there.
Hey, better than 10.
Yeah.
Better than most commoners.
Better than some of the players right now.
You mean all of us?
Dude, you're
what?
You're a cleric. You should have wisdom.
I have 16 wisdom. What are you talking about?
Oh, I thought you meant like the players, as in not the characters, but us.
I only have.
Oi.
the
Oi, I am a
wisdom.
lot more wise than I let on. I blow off steam over here.
You heard that? He blows.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Only for those that deserve it. Moving on.
Thar he what?
Jin was casted upon confusion. Okay.
Pro Catherine casted Catherine used fuck.
Catherine casted
just goes to
Stunner.
Yes, that is what we are talking about. Yes.
No, I did not
I was
cast.
gonna say Catherine fuck.
I cast.
Why is
I cast Feeble Mind probably.
Catherine used confusion on me and it was super effective. What the fuck?
Yep, Feeble Mind.
That's what I was trying to say, but for some reason I couldn't.
You kept
It
hitting
really was
yourself for
effective.
3 turns straight. You kept hitting yourself for 3 turns straight. I'm sorry, that just... Okay. I cast dyslexia!
Guys, I searched up dyslexia. Why is the link purple?
I can't.
Don't read that out loud. Don't say it out loud.
Durin
It is a
saving
curse.
Durin saving me real quick.
What is a curse? Wait, say what out loud?
Look at chat.
Oh,
You
There it
foul magic will not work on me.
Okay. Oh, I can breathe.
you say you cast conscious blinking? I'm always conscious of when I blink, but okay.
I don't blink.
Shut up. Shut up. Manual
Auti-
breathing.
Autism weird. I almost always manually breathe. Autism weird.
I cast your tongue doesn't fit right in your mouth.
What? Anyway.
Uh,
I cast Pharaoh's curse.
Return
Put your sand in my
mouth.
Okay, but Dennis, we should probably get back. I feel like we're gonna...
Yes, please.
I feel like this entire session is not even gonna be about D&D. It's just we're gonna have brain rot back and forth like a DVD logo.
It's because
There are
I'm
worse
back.
things.
I'll leave. I
His
brought all
entire-
the stupid.
Okay, but yeah. But, I forgot. Viper, this is... No, wait. You guys already left, so you didn't have time to flirt with the goddess. Thank God. Okay, so...
They
Yeah.
tied me up and tossed me in a corner so I couldn't.
No, we made the excuse that you ate some bad berries and now you just had explosive diarrhea for like a week.
Fair.
Oh,
I mean,
so those were the fun noises I
I
was hearing
almost
from
got it.
elsewhere in the train. I
don't
thought it
blame
was
you.
the engine.
I almost got us killed by flirting with a crazy princess chick. I definitely would have got us killed flirting with a crazy goddess.
She's not
Well,
crazy.
she wasn't-
She was really
she wasn't-
nice.
Yeah, she's really down to earth. You know, now that she's back on it.
Slap Jin on it.
Damn. No hesitation.
It's like
Mission complete.
It's like a fucking neurological pathing in my brain to casually do
It's
a
always
little-
Quincy! I knew it was gonna be fucking Quincy.
Anyways. But yeah. So for the boy, himself, Durin to see all this shit go on, as well as Viper. I'm trying not to say Morgrim, but I forgot we finished that campaign.
My
Oh.
boy. That's right. I should probably change my
I'm sad.
profile. My server name.
I'm glad it ended well, at
It-
least.
Yeah, it ended well.
Don't worry, in some future campaign, I'll be playing as weird half fairy werewolf dwarves. So you'll have a little bit of Morgrim in your next
Plays
campaign.
Plays fairy werewolf.
I will.
Very weird.
Fair
What the
wolf.
hell?
That sounds
I
like
mean, it's not as weird as a gnome werewolf.
I mean, that is true. But
A
Yeah.
corgi?
Yes, a corgi.
What happens if one of those? What's the D&D race that's an elephant? What if one of those turns to a werewolf?
Oh,
Elephant.
Loxodon.
Loxodon.
Yeah, Loxodons.
Yeah. I almost said Gith, but that's the hippo people.
Hmm.
You said elephant werewolf?
I'll
Wouldn't
be
that just
right back.
wouldn't that just be a dire wolf at that point?
I just want to do D&D.
I'll play it Tabaxi, so I could be a cat that turns into a dog.
What the fuck is going on? Where'd Knight go?
Why did I find that so funny? He
Knight.
It
he
is
stepped
away.
he stepped away for a minute.
I'm gonna eat some more of my stuff then. Actually, I'm
Yeah.
also gonna step away because I bought a giant bottle of sriracha and this ain't spicy enough.
Sriracha, yes.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
now I want to
guys.
drink sriracha.
Good news for people who still like Digimon. They're finally getting a game with a budget.
Oof.
How did that happen?
That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah, new Digimon video game, finally.
After all the flops they've had recently, how'd they get approved for a new video game?
Because apparently this one's been in development for 7 years.
You know what?
Okay.
That would probably do it,
The last resort.
actually. They've entered the panic room. They've hit the button. They're just waiting.
You know they're taking it serious, because this one's actually got an English dub.
Oh, shit. Yep. It's almost like they realized that it can't thrive in Japan alone anymore.
Well, I'm happy for them. Also, Liza P DLC. I need to get that game.
I'm back.
I played the demo
Welcome
and it was
back.
like alright, but I couldn't get into it despite me really liking like Sekiro. Maybe it's because I really like Sekiro. I was trying to parry a bit too much, and I like parry
like-
heavy stuff.
Very heavy combat is fun.
I want to get it because the lore and just concept in general just seems so fucking cool.
Hmm.
Automaton Pinocchio fighting a bunch of other, like, automatons that have gone crazy. Also, lying is technically a good thing because that's what separates you from being a puppet and a human.
That's yeah.
Uh,
In
that's
concept,
kind of cool, actually.
Because
That's a really cool
puppets cannot
concept.
lie. Yeah.
Dares text me.
I have too many games that I already I haven't beaten. I need to beat half the games that I have before I get something new.
What's that? You don't have enough games? Okay, I'll buy you one.
I'm
More
still
games.
currently playing Terraria right now. I've played it a lot, but I've never finished it.
I've never played Terraria.
It's okay.
Fun.
It looks cool. I just have no idea how it works.
It's neat.
Yeah, you're gonna want to have the Wikipedia page open on the second monitor.
Nah.
Uh-huh.
Still fun.
I think it'd be really funny if Viper comes back and you guys see him and he looks worse than he did because he got weaker because of the dragon mark on him.
He just
I
looks
believe it.
horrifically dehydrated.
That's
Yeah.
just
Uh-huh.
normal. I feel like Viper
Yeah, it's
would
normal.
drink water.
Oh no.
Viper lives off of wine.
I feel like most
That
of
has
us are
water
just
in it.
gonna... most of us are just gonna assume that you just had a rough night with a woman. Honestly,
Yes, a woman named Porcelain.
Yeah. She was a noble. She had a throne. She was also
her throne was me.
No.
No. I looked through the boon list and I gave Sound a couple options that I think would be funny, and they're not the powerful ones. Except for one of them.
Oh yeah, new Sonic racing game. I forgot about that.
Ew.
Sonic racing.
I
You
remember
can play
playing
as
that on the DS. That shit was fun.
you can play as Sage. Immediate 10 out of 10.
I'm inclined to agree.
You play as who?
Sage, Eggman's daughter from Frontiers, newest Sonic game, or one of
Oh,
the
you
newer
mean
ones.
the fucking AI program thing?
Yeah.
The baby.
I only play the really old Sonic games. I haven't played any of the modern ones. I think the most modern one I've played is Sonic and the Black Knight.
Ew.
Sage is
Why,
Sage
why
is
one of the bad
absolutely-
ones? At least go back and play Sonic Colors.
No. Sonic the Werehog, or whatever the fuck that game was called.
Also kind of weird.
Holy shit! 1,000 Rings, the one where he's a genie.
Sonic and the Secret Rings.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That one's
What
meh.
the fuck?
I just realized I'm naming off all the.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah. You literally
Welcome
named
back.
off all the Wii ones. That's why I named the good one that was on Wii. Colors.
My apologies for being gone for a moment. My sister gave me my early Valentine's Day present. And I have a fuck ton of chocolate ice cream in my mini freezer right now.
Hell yeah.
'Cause here's-
Chocolate.
So here's the thing. There's this specific brand of ice cream I like called Moose Track.
I love Moose Track.
Ooh, I love
Moose
it.
Track is my favorite kind of ice cream, and I can never find it anywhere.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
So I have 6 miniature tubs of it. Like the pint
yeah.
ones, you know, the ones that you grab in your hand, it's
Lucky
like a big
bastard.
size.
Are you going to be sharing?
Take me out to dinner first, Jesus Christ. That's personal. God damn it.
Now.
That's
I'll take you out
perfect.
to dinner. I'll take you into dinner. We eat
I'll
all
make
one.
dinner. You bring dessert.
I respect that.
What?
I just can't. It's like
Think about ice cream.
that is fair. That is fair.
Is this one of those times where I say a thing that could be taken a different way, but I didn't realize that because I was very focused on the one thing that I was talking about?
You absolutely did. Don't
Fuck.
worry.
Yep, I'm currently thinking about it.
I wasn't talking about ice cream.
I was so focused on the ice cream, everything else emptied out of my brain. Son of a bitch.
You just became Durin for 5 seconds.
No thought head empty.
Yo, it could be worse. Someone could have taken advantage of that, but no.
No thoughts, only ice cream.
No
Yeah.
thoughts, just ice cream. But yeah, I have like 5 of the regular pints downstairs, and then my 1 pint for now, because apparently she got a sale on it while she was leaving from work. And I was like, so how much did all this cost? $8. $8 fucking dollars for Moose Track?
Yeah, I completely forgot how much you like chocolate.
I really love fucking chocolate. Yeah. Specifically chocolate and peanut butter. Those two are just magnificent. Anyways.
Yes.
Chocolate! 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 Chocolate!
Chocolate! That's my entire existence. Anyways.
Look, Dark Knight, I don't mean to be mean. You're a Sonic Forces fan. You have no right to say which Sonic games are good or bad.
Dark Knight.
Forces wasn't bad though. What's wrong with you?
It wasn't. It was good.
It was the
It was
first
good.
good Sonic game in like 10 years.
What the fuck you high on?
I played it and I didn't like it.
Well, that's your fucking
You're-
opinion.
You're entitled to your pathetic opinion, but it was a
Damn.
decent game. more people liked it than didn't like it. That's good in my book.
Listen to me, you fucking twink.
thought
At
people
this point, a
hated it.
fucking 7 for Sonic games is like a 10. So let us be fucking grateful.
I thought most people hated it.
No! The
No,
opposite!
actually. A lot of people talked shit about it when it first came out, but upon actually playing the fucking game, they changed their minds.
A 7 out of 10 is like a
Oh.
10 out of 10 for them at this fucking point.
Especially after Sonic Boom. You can only go up from Sonic Boom.
Yeah.
And Sonic 06.
I like
No,
Sonic Boom.
no. 06 is nowhere near as bad as Boom. That is saying something.
You know,
Are we
that's
talking
fair.
about the TV show or the game?
See,
The
06 gave
The
us
TV show was actually kind of good.
yeah.
The
TV show
games,
was actually
because there are
fun.
2 games for Sonic Boom. Both are shit.
I feel like this is a good time to admit that the only Sonic game I've ever played was Sonic, not Madness. What the fuck was it called? I've only played one Sonic game, is the point.
Mania?
What's it called?
Was it the one where you
Is it
basically
old-
made your
is it
own
old
character?
or recent?
It's recent, but it was made by fans who were hired by Sega to make it.
Sonic Mania, if I'm not mistaken.
Sonic Mania, that's what it was. Thank you. Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
only Sonic game I've ever played.
You know,
That's
that's
fine.
one.
That's
It's a
fine.
good game.
Yeah.
Anyways, we really should get back into D&D because this went from ice cream to Sonic. We gotta keep track
should-
of our fucking bulletin board here.
We should quit while we're behind, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, as we essentially do continue along, you guys do remember there was one other thing you need to ask, other stuff you need to ask for Brixton, as Viper. You kind of finally got out of your sleep situation as you woke up to realize you went through a small hibernation of sorts. As you realize
Your exit.
Oop.
Sorry, good.
As you realize your fucking scales are coming out more, and you're starting to look less young.
Oh. Neat.
On the bright side, if anyone asks, at least you're looking better than most at this age.
Yep. My skills are extra shiny because of plot reason.
Yep.
You walk out of your room and we all get like blinded, like it's the sun.
Sure.
By the way, Gil, in case you're curious on which one I chose the second one.
Let me go see. Nice.
Cause first one, I'm like, nah, we need to fucking increase the dad bod eventually.
Bruh.
Yeah.
And in the last one, it's like, you are overly flamboyant. You're not gonna hide from Shaq's shit with the way you
Yeah,
act.
nah. No, I'm happy with this one. This one's funny. I know.
Always go for the funny option.
60 feet of true sight at all times.
Oh, that's pretty good.
If you're wondering what the other 2 options were, I gave him the full list, but I told him these 3 would be funny. One was the aging one that prevents me from aging, and I can't get aged by magic.
Oh.
The second one was the 6 foot of true sight, and the third one gave me +10 to stealth. And scrying magic doesn't work on me.
That's a fun epic boon. I kind of want that one for myself at some point.
You only get them after you reach level 20.
Yeah, I know.
I guess Viper wakes up, opens his eyes, and it's like the old Superman movies where he finally gets his powers and he's just seeing everybody's skeletons for a while. And he has a super headache. Like he's been drinking for like a year and he just finally stopped drinking.
Oh my goodness. You're not in the shitter.
I'm only gonna call. He just looks at you. He's like, well, judging by how you look, I'm gonna say you're a cat. It's been. How long have I been asleep?
When was the last time you were in
Couple
session?
days.
Like a while.
It's been almost a week.
Are you okay?
I don't know what I ate. I think this might be normal, but it looks like my scales changed again, and my eyes hurt, and everything looks weird.
Well, you look weird, so it makes sense. Something happened?
So before I say something that's not true, let me look up what I can actually look into a true sight.
So true sight, you basically can see anything that's invisible, and let me double check.
You see through illusions and see invisibility.
No, I think I also see into the ethereal plane.
Yes, you also
Oh,
see
wait.
into the ethereal plane.
So I'm seeing
So can't-
ghosts.
Oh shit, you can see ghosts like Jin does now.
See in normal magical darkness, see invisible creatures and objects, automatically detect visual illusions, and succeed on saving throws against them.
Yep.
Perceive the original form of a shape changer or creature that is transformed by magic. The creature can see into the ethereal plane, so I can see ghosts and shit.
Yeah, you can see literally everything that is supposed to be seen.
Meanwhile, meanwhile's Fallen, who's been flipping you off this entire time. Oh wait, did you give up Fallen? I forgot.
Yeah, I gave
Vita
Fallen.
has
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still flipping Viper off.
Yeah, Viper just flips him off back.
What did I do?
Oh no, it's not you. I can finally see the ghost of the skull I've been carrying around that I gave
Fine.
to you.
Oh, huh.
Seems like your week of intestinal distress has given you new powers. Interesting.
Guess. Huh, somehow I'm not the only one who can see ghosts now.
It's weird.
I
There's
can see
three of
ghosts.
there's three of you can see
Viper.
ghosts. Only one of you can hear them.
Viper looks over to Jin, and he is like, but it looks like I'm the only one that can see demons. Have fun.
The fuck are you talking about?
He does not respond.
I know you're
Who would just
bullshitting, I'm
apologize?
guessing. What the hell is my insight? I have a plus
Jin
7.
just know-
I think I know
Jin
you're
just
bullshitting.
knows he's bullshitting because it's Viper.
You
Yeah,
don't
but I
know
can
that.
see- yeah, I can see ghosts now. You don't know that. You don't know what weird stuff has happened to my body in a week. I don't know what weird stuff has happened.
I
to my
don't
body in a
want to know what happened to your body.
week.
Oh my.
So, what have I missed? I'm pretty sure it's a lot.
Nothing too crazy. We could have used your help in the last temple, but other than that, we're fine. Oh wait, you missed out on a very beautiful goddess that we helped out.
And not
She made
goddess
Vita her.
was like,
She made Vita her friend.
The Viper walks over and puts a hand on Cat's shoulder. You gotta be lying.
No.
Look, and
but-
she shows the mark on her hand. It's what shape was the mark? Knight?
It was essentially a lute, but it has flowing musical notes on the strings.
Cat will cast minor illusion and create a small recreation of what she looked like, so that Viper can see.
He falls to his knees and goes, "No!"
No, I had the sound clip. Don't worry, I got you. Oh god.
and apparently there are how many other gods did she say? 30 something, I think.
20 or so.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, there is 20 minor gods that have been captured. So in total, there's 19 left because you freed one.
There are 19 other gods in these gems that are scattered throughout the lands. One of them happens to be the blood goddess, the god I worship.
And maybe one of them can help me get home, but that's beside the point.
Maybe. Actually, now that I think about it, what if one of the gods that was captured was the god of dimension stuff or something, and that's why he got sent home? Because there's no one to look for. Or whatever. You know what I mean?
I swear to God, if you're right, I'm going to be very, very, very upset.
To which god? There's like 20 of them.
I don't know. Maybe there could be a god of dimensions.
They're all known gods, so I suppose I'll pick up some book on the mythos for this dimension at some point. I should have done that already, but it didn't matter before.
Well,
Durin is gonna go over. Is Viper still on the floor?
he stood back up after having it. He quickly recovers.
Then Durin is gonna go over to him, and he's a big boy. Where is it? There we go. He's like a 7'9" minotaur, all shaggy in the face, so you can't really see his eyes. And he's like, "You all right? Everyone said you were sick."
Well, I think I'm fine. It doesn't look like anything too bad has happened. Viper is a foot shorter than you. He's 6'9" for the joke.
Love that.
Yeah, he's like yeah. Sorry, I've been sick. It's a pleasure to meet you. The name is Viper. Viper Zephyr, but you can just call me V.
Durin. Just Durin.
It's nice to meet you, just Darren. Viper holds out his hand.
Durin will shake your hand.
Alright. So, any other cool surprises? Besides the goddess and our friend here?
Oh, she gave me cool spells.
Love me some cool spells.
We also met an individual who is very talented at breaking the rules of magic.
Oh, yeah.
Viper gets a look on his face as if he's immediately returned something. Has anything happened to the onyx worm?
It's been
repaired
upgraded
it.
slightly.
Brixton says in the distance, as he's like looking proud of himself a bit.
Alright, cool. Most important thing, remember. Nice. Cool to hear that, you guys did a lot of work and, it doesn't look like, being there would have mattered.
It would have mattered a lot. It would have mattered a lot. We needed you. Very badly.
Yeah.
Sorry.
There were a lot of dogs. A lot of dogs.
We literally fought 3 families of dogs.
You know what's the funny bit about that fight too? If Viper was there, the fight would have been over within one session.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, absolutely,
Yes, it would have.
Viper was literally the key to basically help this fight.
Yeah, he had AoE. We didn't have AoE.
I was fireballing every round. What do you mean you didn't have it? Any?
You
AoE?
fireballed once.
I fireballed several times.
I have
don't-
better AoE.
Eh, fair enough.
Viper is literally just the surrounding embodiment of boom.
It's happening again. I play a spellcaster and I do the boom. Take that as a rule.
So-
You can't play a spellcaster and can't not do the boom.
If you want, I could introduce you to the Spellweaver. I don't mind.
Yeah, that would be sick. It might be fun to learn something.
I mean, the other
Also-
thing too is you guys haven't left that area, so you could just casually bring him down.
Yeah, that was the idea.
Would the Spellweaver's name happen to be Matilda?
Yes.
Oh, he pulls out a business card. I have her business card.
Right. You have a card. I forgot about that.
Yes, we got a long, long time. But yeah, sure, it'd be fun to see what I can learn. Unless we have something important to go do.
Lord Magnus's coordination is in a few days. But we need to drop off 2 scions for Vashi before we head that way.
Yeah. We're taking breaks from temples for just a little bit.
Cool. Yeah, whatever you guys want to do first. I'm finally alive, it seems.
I'll take you to Matilda.
By the way, while you all work, Brixton says, do you mind if I take a look at the diamond that was left behind after you freed the goddess?
Do whatever you need with it.
Sure, go ahead.
I figured since you guys would likely want to see if there was other gods, it might be useful to see if this has any correlation.
As a means to
No.
track them down? Oh, that'd be very helpful.
Yeah.
Just a way I can help.
If it was strong enough to contain a goddess, I wonder if we can use it to capture other things.
Well, let me study the gems sometime. Give me like a week and I could probably figure it out.
Alright.
All the time you need.
And let's do Viper and Catherine's little thing real quick where you are taken to Matilda. By the way, I just realized you haven't seen what this Matilda looks like, have you, Gil?
Nope.
I thought Gil was here when we first met her. Or was he not?
He was. He wasn't. He was too busy dealing with hell scheduling.
Yeah, hell scheduling at work and also Tashita!
The last character I was here to meet in person was Cyrus.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Snake Prince.
Yeah, he helped them out in the last fight.
Yeah.
Nice.
If he wasn't there, we probably would have died.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah.
menace to society because he can just make weaknesses exist.
Yeah. Jin definitely would have died if he wasn't there.
I mean, Cat too.
Yeah, especially since I fucking fireballed you.
You believe it or not, the dogs did more damage than your fireball did.
And to be fair, you did tell me to do it.
Yeah.
That didn't change the point, though.
I expected my +9 dexterity to matter. It didn't.
What do you mean my athletics can't get me out of an explosion hurling towards me?
You're not Rambo. Shut the fuck up. Okay, but yeah.
I suppose you missed Haltier's blood. It does glow now, just a little bit.
Oh yeah. That is one other thing, and Cat will tell Viper on the way over. We also found a new type of apple, which is weird. This apple is completely metal, but just like the crystal one, you can still eat it. It apparently gives you access to abilities that other people of different walks of life would have. It gives you a free feature. It gives you a feature from one of 3 classes rolled at random.
That sounds
You-
super
you-
sick.
Yeah, you choose the feature, you don't choose the classes.
So Haltier got a Blood Hunter ability that boosted his saves to
Mhm.
Nightmare. All of his low save is a +9. Everything else is 11 or higher.
Jesus Christ.
He
Mhm.
has a 26 AC.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to hit him.
So what I'm hearing
Tiamat is
Yeah.
now jealous and looking over at you, side-eyeing constantly.
So what I'm hearing is deck saves are in Haltier's future.
Facts.
Dude.
Saving throws are in Haltier's future.
Altair is
But
harder
he's
to
good
hit.
at those. But he's
It'll
good at
be
those.
Oh yeah,
It'll
so
be like that one Metal Gear gif of the guy punching the guy over and over. That'll be
I'm strong.
How did you become so powerful? Nanomachine, son!
God, that
Weird
game is so
apple,
good.
son.
but yeah,
I
Viper.
love Metal Gear Rising.
I
Same.
need to play it.
You're missing out on Legacy, my boy. Anyways, Viper and Catherine, as you take Viper quickly over, and Catherine, you basically get the door open. You meet the lady from the card in question as you you see this woman looking like if she had basically not received any ounce of sleep once in her fucking life.
Oh dear God.
And you see her right now. So, Viper, the reason I say this is ironic because when you were playing in my one campaign of Hunter's Paradise, she was there as a craftsman. And you remember how you end up in the
Yeah.
Hunter's Paradise, right?
Yep, I remember how I ended up there.
No, I remember. No, I'm saying like
Yeah.
you know how most people end up there.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna fuck people up mentally when it comes to fucking fucking Twisted
Oh.
Crown.
Oh no.
I've already mentally fucked up my character in Twisted Crown. You ain't gotta worry about that.
I'm gonna make it worse.
Oh no.
Anyway.
It's really...
So yeah, Viper, as you meet this woman, she looks over to you as her. You know the kinds of people who look like they haven't slept so much that one eye blinks first before the other? She did that for a second because she forgot how to blink before rubbing her eyes. Oh, wait, Catherine, hi. I'm sorry,
Hello.
I'm sorry, who are you? Points over to Viper.
This is one of our compatriots who didn't get a chance to meet you.
Yeah, he walks over. He's using his true sight to look at her. So she's like, something hidden. Just DM it to me if you don't want to make it a obvious thing. He's like,
No, the only thing hidden about her is the fact that she's hiding the bags under her eyes. That's about it.
yeah, Viper just walks over, leans on the counter. Is like, you guys lied to me. You said you guys met one goddess. You didn't tell me you met two.
What?
Catherine tries not to gag.
Saying this to the like world's most tired woman too.
Listen, some people are into that, okay? You can't blame them. Disgusting. You could do better than her, Viper! DK! I keep
could
saying...
give her a good night's
God damn.
God damn, what did she do?
He just has a hate
After
boner
all
for
the
her
buffs she's
every
given
single
us.
time. Adamantly, DK hates this woman with a passion, and I'm...
What did she do?
Nothing.
I could make her worse.
Bruh.
As she
She can
kind of
make
looks
me
over
worse.
to you, was about to respond before she just yawns real quick and then looks over. You know what? I'd say something about how bad that was, but my mind is a bit right at the point. Sorry, you're with them?
Yeah, I'm their spell casting specialist.
Do you mind placing your hand on this table real quick for me?
Yeah, sure. He places his hand down.
As you
Damn
see
it.
this table in question, you realize this is a very enchanted item. Probably in the grade of artifact, even. As soon as you place your hand on it, you then notice that magical strings start to flow from your hand and start to realm around you. Viper, lineage dragonborn, yet appearance of that a mix of human. So many people had a weird night. Fair enough.
Very brave family.
I can imagine. She says as she's sipping her coffee. As we basically have you as a sorcerer. I'm a sorceress myself, though I'm among other things. And one thing that I can do is basically break the laws of spell weaving. Basically, standard spells, standard abilities, anything that affects your body even. I can affect it and alter it in any means I wish. For example, you then see her pluck one of the strings that was floating around you, and you see her like twine it a bit before she lets go. My small gift. as now you gain an additional 3 sorcery points that you can fuck with.
I have 18 now.
Yep. That was just a small taste of what she can do. Of course, I can alter other things. I can change how your usual proficiencies and abilities manifest, spells that you have in your repertoire, or even conjure up new spells from other places. However you wish, I can assist. Though, of course, the fees won't be cheap. Though I did promise people gold. So, I'll say, for now, if you want to test something, I'm willing to see how it is. And if it's easy enough for me, I'll make it free for you. Since I feel bad since Catherine brought another potential business venture here.
A very important business venture. I figured it would be good to make acquaintances between you two.
Yes, but keep forgetting. Viper might be a noble, but he doesn't got a noble's bank account. He hasn't had any gold on his character in months.
No, I'm aware, but you know other people. You can connect people. It's still good to have you two network.
He's yeah.
So, Viper.
Well,
No, you talk.
he's like, yes, I do have tons of connections, and I could probably get you either, if not more people to buy stuff, maybe sources or resources. Because I am going to be honest, I don't have any money on me. I keep feeding it to our train.
I heard. The Onyx Worm, I believe?
Mm-hmm.
I remember you guys were mentioning that casually.
Yeah, but I do offer other things rather than cash. And he looks to Catherine before she gives him that look, and he pulls out another one of his favorite cards. I find it's more useful to offer service over money sometimes. And since you've given me a gift, I'll give you a gift. As he slides over one of his cards.
She looks at it for a moment, like rubs her eyes as she. What was the last name of your character again?
It's Zephyr.
Zephyr.
Yep.
As she reads the last name, she realizes, oh, you're one of those nobles. Oh, like, you ever see someone who, like, looks half tired and then suddenly wakens, like, if all the alarm bells ring?
Yeah. All
That's
the
her-
dots
What the fuck
connected
does
all
he
at once.
have going on to get that reaction?
That's her moment. She's like, okay, so I see I'm dealing with a certain kind of royalty. I see.
Fuck does that mean?
How much does she know about them?
She can casually look into people's
Yes.
minds and know basic info. If she, but if something's like something she knows in particular, that's how you know, like,
Well.
something's happening.
Well, here's hoping she didn't pry into my mind, because she'd find out some fucked shit.
Your recipe for cactus juice does not entertain her.
Not at all what I was talking about.
I'm joking, of course, but still.
Yes. I see nothing but thoughts of catnip in this one.
I
As-
do not want to look into this one's mind. His thoughts scare me.
He's already stripping
Not-
me in his eyes, and everyone else in this room.
None of his thoughts are in the Bible.
All of his thoughts are in the gutter.
He took the imagine everybody naked.
He took the imagine
Viper
everyone in their
took the-
underwear feet very literal. Well, if you wish to basically do so, I believe I can just simply see what your request is. Is there something in mind you wish to try?
I don't know if it's something you could do, but Like you said, I am a dragonborn, but for some reason I am missing something a lot of my family has. My wings haven't grown in yet.
Oh, I
And I
thought
was
you meant your
wondering if that's
backbone.
something you could speed along.
Let's take a look.
I
She
did.
then kind of does some string work as she takes a look at your lineage. You are Dragonborn, right?
Yeah,
What
I
kinds?
would get it in 3 levels. What kinds? I am
No, I said you're
a
two kinds.
black dragonborn with yeah, I'm 2 kinds of dragon. Black and white.
Gray.
That off-put white.
Yes, I'm gray, just remove the R.
She then kind of looks over and sees the little thing about you that would get you your wings. Well, I can't exactly... Well, I can see where your developmental cycle is. I do have good news and bad news. The good news is, you're not too far along from your developmental stage to getting your wings. The bad news is, if I do it, it could potentially harm your wings more than improve. Truth be told, you just have to wait a little while before your wings finally grow out proper. Maybe like I would say a month or 2. Though, that being said, since you can't fly yet, I'll make it worth it for when you can fly. She says as she goes into the resting, growing wings that are encased into your body as she, like, tethers with it a bit. And you don't know why, but you can already feel improvements to yourself as soon as the strings are developing into your back. So, Gil, Viper Buddy, you know how level 14 you basically gain a pair of wings? Viper?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So, since you have
Yes.
not manifest...
Sorry.
You're good. So basically, your wings are not going to grow out immediately. However, what I will do is improve the dragon wings ability that you will get. So, you know how you get a flying speed equal to your current speed? So, you're instead going to gain a flying speed equal to double your movement speed.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
Oh boy.
He will never touch the ground again. He'll call us filthy peasants all the way.
He already does.
And he'll still be slower than me.
And so many speedy people in this
Yeah.
party.
It isn't that you're slower, it's that he's giving you the chance to do something.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually a good way to look at it.
And as she finishes with it, you can feel yourself feeling energized, essentially, despite your wings not growing out. And one other thing, only because I do know that I would like to get in better graces with your family in particular. Just to make sure. As you do feel strings basically go in every other part. So you remember your elemental affinity that lets you do do additional charisma damage to 1 dice roll? No, to 1 damage roll of that spell?
Yeah. Yeah, it's to... Why is it fire? Shouldn't be.
Why is it fire? Hold on, that's wrong.
Mhm.
Why is it
That is-
fire? Why is it lying
Yeah,
there?
it's
that is
supposed to be
never-
ice. It's supposed to be ice. Let me...
Yeah, let's
That
continue.
question is usually never good.
It's almost never good.
Well, now you can also use that elemental affinity towards your other dragon lineage, which is acid.
Ooh.
On top of that, and this is going to be a fun one, and you'll thank me for this later. Whenever you do cast one of each spell, an acid and an iced spell, on the same turn, you essentially get to add an additional damage dice of that spell's dice type to your next spell. Equal to the spell's original dice. So let's say you did a fireball and it changed to acid, right? So that would be a d6 that you add to that damage. And if you did like ice knife, you add an additional dice equal to the ice knife damage, which would be a d10. So whenever you do these types of damages, you add an additional dice when it's these specific spell damage types. Does that make sense?
So when I cast both the ice and an acid, sorry, I'm trying to
Sorry.
type it in loot.
Yeah, when you cast both an ice and an acid spell, the next spells for 1 minute gain an additional damage dice of those elements. Sorry if I made it a little confusing.
No, it was my internet dying again, cutting out.
Now you're good.
Is this per day or just every
Whenever
time?
you do it.
All right, cool.
So yeah, have fun spell slinging.
Oh, I am.
Cool.
Yeah, Viper is like, I will definitely put in several good words to my family.
Good,
Yeah.
good. And don't worry about payment on this one. Yeah, I got the favor card.
Cool.
Viper, do me a favor. Could you actually leave the room for a moment? I do need to discuss something important with Catherine.
Yes. I will be right outside. He gives her a wink and walks out.
She quickly...
If it has to do with me bringing individuals in, I'm very sorry. This is the last one I'm going to bring in, I promise.
No, that's fine. I don't mind, especially because of the fact that I get more business from it, you know. That being said, she then grabs, like, your shirt and pulls you in. Do you have any idea that man's family lineage?
Unfortunately, yes, I'm very familiar.
How did you... Okay, quick question. You can be honest with me. You can be very honest with me, because
The answer is no.
You know, I'm afraid the fact that you knew what I was gonna say, too. Just out of curiosity, just so I can 100% confirm it, what do you think she was gonna ask you?
Whether or not I've slept with him.
Exactly! Okay, good. So here's the thing. Do you know anything about his family?
He's told me a fair bit, actually. He's an open book.
Okay. Then he hasn't told you everything.
Is there something that I'm unaware of? Or...
So his family line is essentially a line of dragons. Simple enough, right?
It's a bit more complex than that, but yes.
Yes, dragons that fuck other races. I understand that. And usually settle down with a human and then they breed in our generation.
Yes.
It is more complicated than that as well.
I can imagine. I never took it as cut and dry.
You see, their family lineage is basically trying to develop multi-ancestral bloodlines. They're
Oh,
essentially
they're fucking.
they're trying to make sure that they produce one of the strongest dragonborns out there by making sure they have multiple bloodlines entwined with their blood.
Oh Lord.
That being said, when I took a look at his, he has both acid and ice, which I assume is something.
Yes, which means that it's working slowly.
It is working slowly. That being said, there's something else you should know, because I don't think he even knows. She then shows you like a string of what his DNA looks like. And you see the 2 strong genes, but you see several genes in the back.
Wait a minute.
Like several genes in the distance.
No, obviously his whole family's mutts, but like, when you say several genes, you mean several other dragon genes?
Yep.
Oh no. You mean to tell me that I am allied with a mini Tiamat?
Scarier than that. If what I'm reading is plausible, he's not just a mini Tiamat, he is also potentially a mini Bahamut.
Oh.
Huh.
That man has so much blood mixed into him that if somebody was to basically extract it and was able to figure out the inner workings of it, they could just make a mixture of... They can make a demonic equivalent of a Tiamat or Bahamut, or both.
In other words, I need to guard him with my life because if something stupid happens, the world is going to pay for it. Got it. Wonderful.
Also,
More
make
work.
sure he does not, and I repeat, not, try to impregnate someone who also has multiple bloodlines. Oh my god, he's one of those kind of boys, aren't he?
Cat just shoots her a look like, you're really asking?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
The whole world is doomed.
I am praying he has not knocked up anybody. Because
Only one way to find out.
If he has had to, that person is going to be 90% dragon. Of what kind? All of them.
Oh, jeez.
Here's the thing. Just... please be very careful around him. His blood is the equivalent of a very fucked up cocktail. Where someone...
This isn't the first...
No,
you probably know this, but this isn't the first time I've dealt with a very dangerous noble with very dangerous lineage. I think I'll manage.
Okay, but just to note, if he does go on an escapade, to say the very least,
I'll kill him on the spot.
or tell him to... well...
I thought you meant a violent escapade, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, the other escapade. Because...
I mean... I try to make sure that he's not getting too crazy with it, I suppose, but there's not too much I can do.
Okay. Okay, let's just pray that if we hear there's any children, we need to basically... be careful.
Put them in a lab.
God, no! That's messed up. No! That's messed up even for me. No, just send me their location and I'll basically do magic doctoring to make sure no one else touches their blood.
No, come on, it was a joke. I know what you meant. I'll let you know.
Oh, thank God.
How will I let you know? How will I let you know I can't cast spells?
Here. She then
Or
hands
can't cast
you...
much spells.
She hands you, like, basically equivalent of her business card, which is a tarot card.
Oh.
But metal.
Oh.
Once a
So
week.
I take it I can... once a week? Okay.
Yeah, once a week. If I'm nowhere within your vicinity, you can come pop a visit, and then the card will need a recharge.
Okay, good to know.
Also, since we are business partners at this point, it's good to basically have some contact with me.
I agree.
Now,
All
that
right.
being said, there's one other thing I should warn you about before you go.
Yes.
That man basically has all the other blood lineages inside. I didn't crack into them. Only the acid and the ice one. But do note, if he does try to go off and try to use other elemental spells, his bloodline may morph, if you will.
Oh, fun.
So, pray he doesn't try to decide to use fire all of the time.
I'll keep an eye on him.
Thank you.
I kind of don't have a choice.
Alright, well, I'll leave you to it.
Thank you.
No problem. She says, as I'm assuming
Catherine bows and leaves.
Yeah.
I really want to know what would happen if I drank his blood now.
Oh dear God, no.
Just a little sippy.
I knew
As a
you were gonna say that, but I'm more concerned about something else, and I'm glad nothing's happened yet.
Wait, I thought Vita already did drink his blood.
Nope, I've only
Well,
drank
no.
hot tears.
Yep.
Okay.
And now
and
it's
some
spicy, so
enemies.
yeah. And now Haltyr's blood is spicy, so she needs to find a new source.
Vita, do not
You know
drink
where I-
Viper's blood. You'll get radiation poisoning. There's a bunch of fucked up shit in there.
But
Well, now the cat
Microscale.
knows
mystery
this.
flavor.
Mystery flavor.
Vita pulls up to Viper like if he was a fucking Russian roulette of flavors and then ends up getting
Well, you
random
know,
ones.
Bean Boozled.
Oh my God, Bean Boozled.
Viper's blood is going to be a straight up drug to vampires.
I
Oh,
believe
and
it.
aren't we planning on going to the blood cult soon?
Unfortunately,
Oh no.
Hors
we're-
d'oeuvres.
we're actually nearing. We're nearing a level where we could probably take that on, which is funny.
Dude, we free the blood goddess. She takes one look at Viper and is just like, "What is the? You are fucked up."
The hell is going
What
on
the
with
hell is
you?
wrong with you?
Or she
What the
takes one
fuck?
look at Viper and says, "You are now my personal blood bag."
I think he wouldn't say no.
Looks like I'll
Yeah.
have to re-roll roll up a new character then.
Dude, these arts were expensive, okay.
How? Yeah.
Uh, d-
How is
Biggie,
they-
I swear to Piggy, I swear, if Jin's goddess actually fucks Viper,
Yeah.
he already talks about
You'll
fucking his
never
mom.
hear the end of it.
Oh god. But yeah,
That's
Oh. But yeah, Viper and Catherine, as soon as you guys get back to the Onyx Worm,
Yeah,
I'm
they're
assuming-
just walking. They're just walking in. Viper's like, yeah, you know, I've been casting a bunch of ice and acid spells. I think I should probably learn some other ones and try them out. And then Catherine smacks him and goes, no.
Pretty much. Pretty much. At this point, I have to be the freaking Brian Griffin to your Peter Griffin, and I don't like this.
Hey, Catherine. Hey, Catherine, I'm in a D&D campaign.
hey Lois,
What class
I'm
are you
in a
playing?
TNT campaign.
What class are you playing?
If it's Peter,
Barbarian, probably.
Wild
Probably.
Magic Barbarian.
Yeah.
Nah,
Actually-
I could see it.
actually it's Peter. He'd make up one.
No, he'd do Wild Magic Barbarian.
No, he'd be a drunken fist monk.
That too.
Yeah, he would mix the two.
Yeah.
Joe
Okay.
would be a monk.
Hearing that, yeah, Joe would be a monk or a fighter. Hearing that Brian's gonna roll up the newspaper and just slap him on the nose. Nope.
Quagmire would be the bard that you would kick out after the first session.
After the second session, he'd make it through the first session barely.
And in the second session, he would be tossed out after trying to seduce Tiamat.
I'm so happy I made this joke character.
What the fuck you doing? You meet Tiamat on the second session.
It's,
I wanna
considering
Yes.
it's Quagmire,
Yeah, considering it's Quagmire, it's not the second session. That's the second date.
Facts.
Also, the second restraining order, probably.
Oh, absolutely.
oh,
Well, speaking of Tiamat, I'm excited to see what happens when the dragon gods see Viper. It'd be really funny.
Oh no.
I think you could
You
move
are-
on from us now. We've done the hilarious nightmare stuff.
You are a
This is
Dragon
my
Blitz movie.
Second
I
date. What's
really
the
wanna
first date
drink
if
his
that's
blood.
the case?
Tiamat and Bahamut have a custody battle.
I'm a
What? Did you
Got
just say cucks? Did you just say custody battle or custody battle? I'm so confused.
Custody.
Okay, thank God.
Altair's like
Who
the
can-
normal one of the group right now, okay?
Who can
No,
cuck each other the hardest?
I had to ask simply because Discord decided to cut him out for a split second for that syllable.
Damn.
So it sounded like cuck, not cussed.
Discord
Ownership
is
of
trying to
these
sabotage me.
Oh,
The haters are trying to
Right.
sabotage me.
Yes,
when do
Vita.
I need to eat again?
I'm actually looking for the. Oh no, you actually have to eat soon.
Oh no.
Like, actually, you're going to have to eat in like a day, which is the
Oh,
rough amount of
no.
time as you need to get to the capital of Fashi.
Yeah, right to the capital of Fashi. Unless anyone
know.
else's business here while we're here this day.
Nah. I know Catherine's most likely gonna try and stop Vita from drinking the blood, but I really want to know what happens.
I
I
do
really
too, but I
wanna
literally
know.
don't have a choice.
Well, you guys have to roll me your survival checks anyways if we want to start moving on to the next day.
Yay! Survival.
Sir Vivi.
Sir,
Fuck is my
Sir
survival?
Wee Wee.
Bye.
Survival.
dear.
Sweet.
How are you feeling?
I feel awesome.
Are you willing to part with a little bit of
30?
Take all you want. It can't
Mm,
get any
after
worse
that-
than what I just rolled.
After that, no, I don't think so. You got a
Uh.
6 on your survival check, bro.
John, you forgot to roll.
Sorry, Discord was loading for some reason.
Who else didn't
At
roll?
20. Fuck.
Oh, never mind. Right,
11.
doesn't have to.
Oh God. Well, at least
I did
the
everyone.
6 will give an excuse because everyone but Catherine failed.
Wait.
Don't cry.
DC to survive.
18 because you had to roll 1 previously.
Oh,
That's
and we
insane.
didn't. I don't think we stocked up. Yeah, we are kind of fucking
Oh, we
around.
did- God damn it.
Yeah, remember how I told you this was going to be important? This is why.
Yeah.
So,
Muy importante.
so as you guys basically finished traveling and starting to make your way over, you guys realized you never stocked up. You guys are kind of low on food. It doesn't also help that Catherine is the only one who's able to handle it, as she had emergency rations.
How
I mean-
many days to the capital?
You guys are just about to reach there in a few hours. That being
Oh,
said,
thank fuck.
that being said,
How much?
Altair, Durin, and Jin get a point of exhaustion.
Yeah.
Uh,
How much is it? And Viper, obviously, but the 6. How much is it for the trip? Just 15, right?
Yeah, just 15. As for Vita,
Okay, we're...
oh, sorry, Catherine, you were saying something?
No, I wasn't saying anything.
Okay, so Vita.
Mhm.
So you went to Viper and needed to suck his blood, right?
Mhm.
Viper,
Oh,
you
boy.
already have a point of exhaustion. I need you to roll me a con save. If you fail,
Cat will interrupt and say, "Please, no, please, no,
Nope, I'm rolling it. You can't stop me. The funniness.
no, no,
Too late, Catherine.
mother of."
A 15.
I wasn't even given a damn chance to do anything. What the fuck?
okay, so this would have to be based on Vita's survival check, essentially. So Vita, you have to roll survival check.
Uh-huh.
You just can't get under Vipers.
Oh, okay.
Not one.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, because if you got under Viper, he'd get 2 points of exhaustion.
Okay,
Ooh.
but now I'm concerned.
And now Vita can roll me a fucking D12
Oh no.
twice.
No. No!
Do you want me to roll
She's-
2d12 then?
Yes.
She's gonna see colors.
I am
Two
trained.
sevens.
mess.
I mean, I feel like a lot of people can see colors.
I mean, smell colors. Fuck.
No, she's gonna taste colors.
She's gonna
yeah.
hear colors.
I actually do hear colors, but that's beside the point.
She's going to
Wait.
feel colors.
So we're just traveling, right?
Yeah, you guys are just traveling.
Yeah.
Viper is gonna walk around the next couple of days and use Greater Restoration to remove the exhaustion from everyone.
Well,
Oh,
here's
that's
the,
clever.
but here's the thing.
Yay.
Before that, you guys are reaching the capital first, because you're gonna be there in a few hours.
Yeah, we're reaching the capital today.
Because Vita, as you're sucking Viper's blood, and Viper, you're able to handle it enough to where Vita isn't like sucking you dry. But
It's so hard to keep the innuendos out.
hold on, I'm
It's
It is.
impossible at this point.
That's Viper's
Christ
middle name.
almighty. You want to snark again, Mr. Johnson? You want to snark again, Mr. Johnson?
I literally just smirked.
I'm gonna be watching you.
I
Sir.
have said way worse shit, and yet this is what you walk close to me for.
You should bring Mr. Johnson to the front of the class.
I should prove Mr. Johnson.
Come to the front of the class and tell me what that joke meant.
What do you mean by that? Anyways, so Vita, as you're drinking Viper's blood, you ever get like the taste of candy and like shove a bunch of them in your mouth? Big E Cheese has a specific one. Last one to say this specific phrase basically gets slapped.
Hey yo.
Hey, yo.
Why do you like to get slapped so much, Jin?
Yeah.
What? It said last one to say.
Oh,
This is
yeah.
last one.
Oh, so Jin.
I didn't
Hey,
say
yo.
it. Oh, what?
Vita.
Wait, no, Altair and fucking Durin
Still
haven't
three
said-
people.
Altair, Durin, and Vita haven't said it yet.
Said what?
Hey yo.
Yo,
Hey yo.
Ah!
You're still not saying it.
Hey, yo.
Oh,
There
well,
we
it's
go.
Durin.
Kill Durin.
That was so uberly complicated that it just didn't need it to be.
Kill
I'm
Durin.
so-
Durin, roll new character.
No. Sorry, Durin, I have to do this. It hurts every time. It's like slapping a leather fucking punching bag.
Fluffy.
A fluffy leather punching bag
It's filled with muscle.
filled with meat.
You're not helping with the innuendos.
And you're making them. Anyways.
I didn't expect the single command to be so difficult to execute. Have you programmed anything? Usually, if it's not programmed well, it doesn't work.
yeah.
We are humans.
But yeah, Vita.
Exactly.
You know the equivalent of shoving a bunch of candy in your mouth?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine
Pop Rock
that.
specifically.
But this time you're tasting, I would say sour apple strips, because you got acid. Twice. So you got warhead level acid out.
If she got the ice part, would that mean she got like breath mints?
Yeah, she basically
No,
would have
she-
such...
I was gonna say no, she'd get brain freeze.
She drinks a slushy. Bloody margaritas.
She like
I mean,
she pulls back and she sticks her tongue out and scrunches her face. Not like
I-
it's gross, but like it's really sour and she doesn't know what to do.
I tried to tell you. His blood is a bit of a mess.
that's probably the black dragon that you tasted.
More than likely.
Could be worse. It could be the fire dragon.
god, the cinnamon candies. I hate those.
You
On
know
the
what?
lightning.
I've decided I'm going
Cinnamon
to
candy is good. What?
ridiculous.
What would the lightning dragon be?
Pop rocks.
Pretty
No,
much.
the lightning
Taser.
dragon wouldn't be pop rocks. The lightning dragon would be battery.
Nah,
What fucking candies
No,
have you
just-
had that are battery?
None. I'm fucking with you.
it'd just be like biting into a taser.
Actually,
I like how while we were ranting, I was able to set up my
Tastes
fucking
like more iron than normal blood.
I'll be right back.
Well, at least I have greater restoration so that exhaustion won't be there for long.
so if fire is cinnamon, wouldn't lightning be hotter? Wouldn't lightning
why
have to be
I
like
said-
a ghost pepper or something?
That's why I said pop rocks, because it's.
Yeah, but they-
weird.
Why
Yeah,
is
but
this a
pop rocks just
conversation
feel
after
weird.
Vita has fucking green on her tongue?
That is a good question.
But yeah, after that, you guys actually start pulling up towards the Kingdom of Ashi, aka the capital. As a lot of you are basically exhausted, except for Vita and Catherine. Why is it another? Okay, so I don't know why, but it's always been like the ladies' characters of the group that have been like surviving the best over the males of the game.
It's almost like two of them have the highest survival in the party.
You know, that is
Exist
fair.
I exist only to cast spells and flirt. I'm not here to survive.
Burrow.
He's expecting
Meanwhile,
to die
has-
at one point.
Meanwhile, has one of the higher hit pools in the party.
But yeah, as you all get there, you are surprised to see that the walls of Fashi have basically repaired themselves. In fact, it looks a lot more fixed than before. Since prior, you ended up basically seeing, you know, a bunch of damage after the Lord of Sphinx basically came into play. And Durin,
Yes.
this is your first. Damn, I'm surprised you responded to this one and not to the fact that I had to slap you already.
That's okay. I'm big. I'm built for that.
You built like a punching bag
Mm-hmm.
and hurt just as hard.
Mm-hmm.
Built like a Ford Focus.
Viper will, by the way, when we get there, he'll go to Durin Haltier and cast a greater restoration to remove their exhaustion, and then I'll convert sorcery points to make 2 more 5th level spell slots and get rid of Jin's and Viper's exhaustion. Just so
That
we
is-
have that.
That is fair.
So I am
Thank
down 2 5th level spell slots and down 14 sorcery points.
Thank you
could
very
also
much.
You could also just like upcast if I'm not mistaken.
Yes,
never
but I
mind.
want to save my 6th level spell slot.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. But Durin, this is your first time properly seeing the capital of this place.
Mm-hmm.
And what you're seeing is the equivalent of the most desert-like town, with rocks being constructed of sand and the walls being sandstone. The areas having chunks of, wood here and there. And the area looking more vibrant in a weird way. Imagine a bit of a Arabian vibe with this place.
Hmm.
Yep.
Durin's just kind of looking at everything and taking it in.
Yep, as you are essentially all pulling up to the area, you are greeted by the lady of the land, Lady Penelope. And Darren, this is your... I know the fact that we're singing this.
Can't help it.
It's okay. It is a really good one. I still blame Quincy for the fact that he shoved it in my face so many times, but it was kind of worth it. Okay, it was worth it. I won't lie.
Fair.
Epic the Musical is a really good musical. Anyways. So yeah, Darren, this is your first time meeting a lady who owns the land, as you see a Yuan-Ti woman. Basically, white hair draping down her. She's dressed in proper lord attire with a little bit of plating on the top. And she looks over to you and your group. Well now, it seems that you've basically got an addition to your party. Who might you be, sir?
Darn, ma'am.
A pleasure to meet you. And I am the ruler of this kingdom. My name is Penelope.
Nice to meet you, Miss Penelope.
I must say, your group attracts a lot of interesting people.
Hi, Beck.
I mean, let's see. You have the small one down there, points over to Zolos, and she is basically the
I
delight.
think Zealous would be very mad at that. And then be okay after hearing that.
Yeah. And then you probably have the most charming one of the group. You see her about to point to Viper, but then points over to Vita instead.
Hi.
Agreed.
Agreed.
You have the
fair.
smartest one, points over to Catherine.
Please tell me that's wrong.
Do you want to know something?
None of us are intelligence based.
Please tell me that's wrong.
What's Catherine's intelligence?
Oh god. Catherine's intelligence is 12.
Oh, she's as smart as Vita then.
Vipers is 13.
How is he smarter than you by a point?
Mine is
He
9.
knows this world, I don't.
Fair. Jin?
9.
Actually, never mind. Altair?
Ken.
I'm not
Oh, we
even
match.
This is easily the dumbest party I've ever been a part of.
You know what's
And I
even the
love it.
worst part? The barbarian's
But you
not
have
the
heard of
dumbest
it.
one of the group. It's the fucking cleric.
Hey, my
Yeah,
wisdom
because they're
makes
not-
up for it, buddy.
Sure.
I got
Don't
19
gotta-
of it.
You don't gotta be smart to worship.
No. In fact, they prefer you dumb.
I am dumb, but I am wise enough to recognize when I'm doing dumb things. And still
Are
do it.
you?
Are you? Hold on, let me fucking get back down here. Excuse me 1 second.
And I repeat, I'm smart enough to recognize when I do dumb things, and I still do it.
You fucking touched a black slime and ended up getting marked like if you were Venom. Don't even dare. I'm leaving. Now, who have a fun?
Hey, Venom's cool.
True.
Yeah, I almost got
He's
I
not.
almost got a little buddy.
That true he's not was rude. I felt that.
I wanted my 19 inches of venom. Fuck you.
Ugh.
And we're moving on. And we're moving on.
Please and thank you.
But yeah. So anyways, you have the young one, points to Jin. Probably one of the
Hello.
wisest people in the room, points to Altair. And as she points over to Viper, she's like trying to figure out something to say, and it's like,
Don't worry about
He's-
it. Not a lot of people have nice things to say about me.
no, I'm not.
Bro.
He's got shiny scales.
That guy
Sparkles
too.
like a
I
pretty
guess.
little pretty gemstone or something.
He's the prettiest. I think that could work.
I mean, he's a very reliable spellcaster.
The sparkling one, that works.
Wow. Okay.
I'll accept it.
The only one? Yeah, but she doesn't know too much about that part yet.
No, I
Yeah,
mean
she
he
will.
literally has horns. But there's
Oh
more
my
than one
God.
horny one, like one with
Uh,
horns right now. So
Actually, he's
Actually,
missing
who-
a horn.
I wonder whose horns are bigger.
I mean,
Probably Durin's.
Yeah,
I don't know how big vipers are, but Durin is like a Highland bull, so.
Oh no.
I have
Horn
one of
fight.
my horns as a cup. Because it got broken in session 1.
It got broken. It certainly wasn't broken by an NPC.
Yeah, now I have a really nice cup.
yeah, yeah.
The shiny one that knows all your secrets if you're hiding things.
But yes, essentially, it is interesting to see your group. But I believe you have something to report to me.
Our encounter in the temple went pretty well, actually. If not for Cyrus, we would have been in much dire straits.
Okay, that's good. Well, I thank you for basically keeping an eye on him personally. He looks like he can see, and you all know he's blind, but I pray for that boy. Sometimes when he can't have his bird out, seeing for him is rather difficult. I think when it came to raising both my boys, each of them were a handful personally, but I still love them all the same.
They're both kind.
Yeah, they are in their own strange way. Oh, speaking of... she kind of looks to all of you. Do you know about, the lord over... the man over for, Rashni? I believe his name was
Is that
Lord...
the one that tried to murder us?
No, that's
No.
the Lord of the Sinks.
Yes, Lord of the Sinks is the one that tried to murder us.
Yeah.
No,
Why are you still
Rashni.
keeping around people who try to murder you?
Forget what Rashni is.
it's some gentleman by the name of Lord Zeraphine, I believe, who owns that land?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes, that is correct.
Oh, yeah, we know.
We work for him, actually. He's the one who tasked us with clearing the temples.
Oh, I see. So he was the one who basically did such a request. I don't believe we properly met until... I believe it was a few days ago. He just happened to appear rapidly via portal magic, and I had a conversation with him about... well, you and your group. I must say, I am rather impressed. I knew you guys were taking care of temples, but I never knew you were under such leadership. Especially with a powerful entity like Lord Zeraphine.
Neither did I till he showed up and gave me money.
Honestly, that's kind of the best way to introduce a lord nowadays, I swear.
Unfortunately.
That being said, I am more intrigued in the fact that you basically are working under him. You do know that his kingdom is the only one that hasn't been properly affected, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And his people are one of the few people that essentially... the best way
Are
to put
living
it...
normally right now.
well, besides that, are some of the few people that don't want to attempt to try to change. In fact, I sent one of my coverts over there to basically take an eye on the place, and... well, the good news is, they weren't lying about the fact that that place is a beautiful place and everyone lives normally there. Hell, there's even some people who are rather overweight there, which means they're well fed.
Don't you think it's interesting that the lord of such a land wants to share the wealth and try to restore the world to what it once was?
Yes, which is why it bothered me on the fact that the people didn't think the same. When he basically brought up the fact that other people were starting to free the temples, they were starting to get angry. which I was surprised by. Like, wouldn't you want more resources at that point? But apparently they like what they have.
Specifically, I think they like the fact that everyone else doesn't have it because that makes their country a little bit more wealthy.
Yes, because prior, Rashni wasn't actually the best way to put it. It was a standard kingdom. It wasn't anything in particular, but it wasn't as glorious as it is now. The best way to put it is that their kingdom prior was barely remarkable. I mean, for goodness sake, it's one of the smallest in the maps if you read them. Which, by the way,
It is the smallest aside from Rafam.
Exactly, because Rashni actually used to be a part of the Kingdom of Solomon. See, I actually have a map here. Let me show you. She pulls one of her maps out and lays it out on one of the table stalls next to a stall that is currently selling dried jerky, as they're trying to offer some to people. Not yet. I do need to purchase some, but not yet. Anyways. So as you can see, this section here, as she draws out the one section where there's a temple and a city, that actually all used to be a part of Solomon with that section of Rashni. However, one of the cities ended up falling due to arguments between the two. You know, Lord Magnus and Lady Yumi. So, during the chaos, they sort of formed the land, and now they're trying to claim it. So far, they've only been able to claim the small part. But now they're actually about to own more. I think that's another reason on why this coronation I was invited to, she says as she pulls out an invitation, is very important to a lot of lords and ladies like myself. It's a sign that... Oh.
Nope, go ahead.
It's a sign that there's going to be definitely a change with everything going on. Aside from, the land being as dry as it is.
We'll have fun with your party.
Truthfully, I originally didn't want to go, but I'm curious. Apparently, they were arguing for a while on who should take over the land. I'm surprised the brother was able to take over. Especially since I heard the lady was a druid. You all wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
They're both druids.
Actually, no.
I could swear Magnus was a druid.
No, he wasn't.
Wait, Magnus isn't a druid?
No.
I remember you mentioning that to us.
No, I mentioned how
That's
Princess
where you said
Yumi
he
was a
was.
druid, and she picked the circle of land to be her enclave, essentially.
Yeah, Yumi was the druid. Magnus wasn't a druid.
Fair enough.
Ironically enough, Magnus is anything but a druid. You wanna know what he was?
What?
He was nothing until you guys helped him.
Bro.
He ended up becoming an... Well, I won't tell
the
you.
noble stat block. 20 HP in a dream.
Pretty
I
much.
fucking can't.
And the thing is, he's actually become something now. And I'll show you why when you guys go to his coordination, because remember, you also got invited.
Yeah, that's why we came back here. To drop off the kids, because we don't know if they can go. But
yeah,
since Penelope was invited, they're probably tagging along anyway, so.
speaking of, as she looks over and realizes you all look like you aren't surprised by the news, she's like, "Did you also get invited?"
Yes, we were invited because we had quite a big hand in Magnus reaching this point and surviving to do so.
Ah, I see. Well, the coronation's in a day. Why don't you rest up in my capital for now?
I thought we had more time. I'm sure.
How many days did you think you had?
I thought we had like 3 days at least.
Well, the thing is, they don't have the means to teleport. So that's why for them, they're gonna leave early.
Imagine
Oh,
having the
fair
ability
enough.
to teleport.
Meanwhile, you guys got the one who that let you teleport right in.
Yep.
Yeah, but we don't have a way to get back.
Honestly, forgot about that.
Oh no,
We don't?
I do.
But-
I have teleportation circle. I think I have the coordinates for the place here.
I just walk till I end up where I'm going.
The only circle I know you definitely have right now, well, the only 2 circles I know you have right now are freaking Suleiman for the capital where Magnus is,
Mhm.
and the circle for Rafam. Because those were the 2 you picked up when you got the spell.
Yeah, you're right. Then never mind. I only can get us there. I can't get us back.
Right. Unless there's a circle here, but if I remember, wasn't there an Arcanist going to put a circle down here or something?
Yeah, they're still working on it. It takes a while.
I figured.
It takes a full year of casting the spell.
Yep.
Yeah.
As you see the same guy in the distance who's like trying to fucking create the circle as he's trying to make sure he doesn't fuck up.
A full year is some bullshit. There should be quicker ways of doing it.
Oh yeah, trust me. There will be. Anyways, she looks over, it's like, well, I was actually about to take my sons there. I'm not sure if you wanted to travel along or you have a different way to get there.
We were going to take the Onyx Worm over. If anything.
Ah, I see. Well, I wouldn't want to intrude, so I'll make sure that...
If it's safer for you, I don't think we mind. Do we?
Mm-mm.
Of course not. We'd be happy to take you.
Mm.
We just need to stock up on some supplies before we leave.
Yes.
I see. Well, if that be the case, well, Well, you are traveling with me, so... And it is essentially a free ride. She then looks over to one of her guards as she waves him over. Okay. Let's see, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is there any more that's in this onyx swarm with you?
Just our friend and mechanic Brixton.
You also forgot the ninja girl.
And the
Oh,
ninja
she's
girl.
still with us? Holy shit. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I would mention her too. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to forget Belle. I like Belle.
She's
Don't
I
been
thought
with...
she
Belle.
left.
No, the
I thought
fairy...
she left.
The fairy left. She didn't.
No, I know the fairy left. I thought Belle pieced out a while ago to go
No.
take care of her own shit.
No, she's stuck with you guys because essentially Lox has kept her there as in case you need to inform her about anything.
Oh,
She-
fair enough.
She's an informant, essentially.
Oh, so she does my job. Got it.
She does your job for him.
Got it. So she's keeping tabs on us for him. Oh, God.
I mean, that was the promise, essentially, since he promised to get you into a certain guild.
Yeah. Still haven't gotten in that guild yet.
Oh no, Bill has her own food. She basically has only enough for herself, if that makes sense.
No, I'm just saying he hasn't gotten us into that guild yet.
Oh no, I was answering Dark Knight's question. He
Oh,
has
sorry.
Belle starving in the back, forgotten.
No. We wouldn't let her starve.
We forgot to feed her. Fuck.
But yeah, as you see a bunch of servants starting to bring stuff over to the Onyx Worm, aka supplies that'll last you as long as she stays there.
Yay.
Which you're surprised by because you usually here you see a lot of eggs. You know, because, you know, this area has a lot of fucking eggs as their main staple food.
It's one of the best ways to make sure you don't kill your livestock too often.
Exactly. But here you're actually seeing something interesting. You're seeing bread.
Bread?
Finally, we got that bread.
Bread. As
Wahoo.
this bread looks odd, yet looks fresh. As it's being loaded in, you notice as well, this isn't just a simple bread. There's variant kinds with the eggs as well. As she's looks over to you, it's like, surprised by the bread?
A little.
I was surprised as well. And then I ended up going over to my son Parapus's ruin. And, well, turns out he was trying to work on a small device to help make items dry faster. I didn't know why he was doing it until I ended up testing it with a cactus. Turns out cactus makes a wonderful grain product.
Cacti as a grain? That's clever.
Yes, my son even had a book on it. Here, take a look. She says as she hands you the book, and you realize, despite Parapus getting high 90% of the time, the man's fucking smart as hell.
He did have a cannon that he made.
He had a cannon that turned fucking sand into glass after it went off.
Yeah, I'll be damned if Parapus isn't almost as smart as Brixen.
Actually, the
Yeah.
two are even in intelligence.
I figured. That's why I said almost as smart.
And what's the scary part? Brixen has a 24 intelligence.
Ew.
Whoa.
Stinky.
Get me God.
Parapus is just that smart. He just chooses to be high. As you,
I mean, when you're that smart, you need to get your mind off of shit somehow.
Brixton has weapons he gets his mind off of. Parapus has drugs. That's sad because that's the case for so many people who are like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but yeah, as you're reading it, you're seeing that he's basically developed a lot of interesting technology. Some that comes from Gunbarak, which was the city that basically had a bunch of inventors, but basically shriveled out due to lack of resources. It's even scarier because some of these things you even see Brixen have. Like, he was attempting to make a automaton animal.
That's what's. Wait, you mean he didn't succeed?
No, he was almost done. He just didn't have the time.
Fair enough.
Desmond.
Yes, we know you guys love Desmond. I love Desmond too. I miss him.
Desmond's
Can you get a
adorable.
maid outfit in this campaign too?
Maybe.
Quitty, please.
For reference, when Zolos was running a campaign and I was playing Brixen and that, I was working in a kitchen, and since Desmond didn't want to feel useless, he put on a maid outfit and started delivering food to people. To this day, that was probably one of the funniest things I've ever seen Zolos do for a character I had. That being said, I just looked back on it. It's nice. God, I missed that campaign. But yeah, as you guys are well, as at this point, Catherine is staring at the book. The thing is essentially fully loaded up. As she looks over to you all. Well, all that can be please stored in that onyx worm. I still need to take a look at it. No, wait, I have been on that. I forgot.
Yes, you have.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think the shop still was on effect. But, yeah. Why don't you go ahead and have a rest over and towards one of my finer inns? We've actually
Thank you very much.
No problem. We even
Thank you.
developed a hot spring there.
Oh,
Though I should
Hot
warn
spring
you.
episode?
Though I should warn you, I did basically use cactus water, so do expect the smell of cactus water to permeate.
At this point, Kat doesn't care. I
Yeah.
appreciate the offer. Thank you.
Of course. She says as she walks off, as she goes back to her castle, and
Look, we smell cactus day in and day out. Why the fuck would we care now?
cactus. It's just fucking everywhere. So, are you guys going to try purchasing supplies, or what are you guys going to do?
Yeah, if
Should
we need
we-
to stock up, we need to stock up.
Yeah, you guys were really
Yeah.
suffering.
I don't have the money for it.
I'm as broke too.
Oh,
Who
well,
here is not broke?
I have
Vita?
15 gold.
I have 100.
I has solution. I go. Wait, what?
I got 20 gold.
You guys do realize that 1 gold's enough to buy rations for like a week, right?
I thought I
Hey,
had
not in this world.
Yeah, no, I'm fucking around with still.
I like how
we
Altair
could go
hasn't
back
said
to the
shit.
We could go back
Hi.
to the old solution.
I'm here.
You
Well,
think
Altair's
20
just
gold will be
quiet.
enough?
He also
to-
has 0 gold because, actually,
Old man taxes.
yeah, because I got a ton of. Yeah. I mean, that gold was well spent. If he gets into a fight, nothing can ever hit him. So,
Who said that?
yeah.
I mean, I have 20 gold. You think that'll be enough for supplies?
I like how you
It's,
guys. I like how you guys are saying 20 and 15, and then here's Vita existing.
Yeah, no, 100.
I think between you
No,
and Vita,
no, I
you
mean,
could get it done.
I'm willing to go buy the supplies by myself if y'all want to go do something.
I can help with carrying it. If you
I
want.
need to go
How
see
about
about garnering some more information.
Fair enough.
Alright.
I'm gonna go on a stroll, looking at everything in my true sight because I think it'd be funny to see what I find.
You have true sight?
Yeah, I have 60 foot of true sight.
No, that was Vita. Or were you
Oh.
doing that out of character?
Yeah, I was doing it out of character. Viper doesn't know what it is. He's like, well, my eyeballs see weird things now. I'm gonna go walk and see what I see.
You see, as there's like
Can I
several
help?
ghosts surrounding Vita.
Yeah.
It's our enemy stands.
And this,
No, they're her stands.
she's haunted.
They're my friends.
Haunted.
How do you know? How do you know she's not haunting them?
Because they like me.
Uh,
There's such a thing as consensual haunting.
well, yeah, I'm happy to have company.
Yay!
Alright, so let's see. I got Durin and Jin doing something. I got Catherine doing her own thing. I got Viper and Vita doing something. Altair, what about you?
Honestly, Poltier could just help with, like, loading supplies and such. He doesn't have money to pay for it, but he will help, like, carry stuff.
Oh, do you guys want money for buying supplies?
I wouldn't mind, that's for sure.
She hands over 50 gold.
Oh shit, thank you.
It's like,
She doesn't know how much food costs because she doesn't really eat it, but, you know, this should be enough.
Dibs on all 50.
Yo, Deadass, is Vina just Quincy when it comes to money?
She doesn't.
She doesn't understand it. Yeah.
She hasn't had a need for it. People just want it, so here, I guess.
What the fuck is money?
It's shiny and it's heavy.
That is such a
Actually.
Quincy description. It's shiny and it's heavy. Alright, so if that's going to be the case, we'll do this quick dividends, if you will. We're gonna go from smallest group to biggest group. Sound fair?
Okay.
So we'll start with Catherine. Catherine, go ahead and roll
Okay.
me.
I'm doing two things. I'm looking around for any sources of information so I can get some and trade some. And I'm also looking for any idiot who seems easy to pickpocket for money.
Alright, we'll roll for the first one. Investigation, please.
Okay. Makes a lot more sense. I'm going to switch my earring over, actually. Because it only takes an hour to do. So now I have a plus... A plus 6? No, it's a plus 5. Okay, so now I have a plus 9. Okay. $19.
Goddamn. Ooh, I'm gonna give you some spicy lore then.
Woo!
The lore.
Alright, let's do this. So, Catherine, as you're basically trying to gather any information everywhere you can, you hear two interesting things. The first one is the following, from a bunch of gossiping women and men, aka the gospel group of the land. It's such a shame what Penelope, a beautiful lady, has basically no man to basically claim her own.
Oh,
Especially
no.
after her husband died.
Oh no.
Wasn't it only 10 years ago? Yes, I'm surprised she still stayed a widow. I mean, the boys are fully grown now. And while Yuan T's lived for a long time, you would think they would start trying to find a new partner. True. But something's telling me that there's something else that's essentially preventing her. I actually know what it is. It's actually with the Lord of the Sinks. Remember the last attack on in the front of the gate? He's been constantly trying to get her to basically be his wife. And I think that he's been constantly barraging this place. I think only now the attacks have calmed down because of the fact that her son basically made a very devastating weapon. That was his? Yes. Apparently that weapon was able to create glass out of sun casually. So it's very strong. And I thought that kid only got high 90% of the time. Oh, he does. I seen him get high on one of the tents of the booths.
Accurate.
But he's very smart for his age. I do worry, though, that she's essentially going to have to deal with the situation eventually. You don't have to marry, but eventually I think other people are going to try to basically, you know, come up to her and claim to be a suitor for her. Ah, poor woman. I think she just wants to live with her husband's memory intact and not deal with it. Yeah, that could be the case. But yeah, so you found out the Lord of the Sinks is basically a dirty little shit. For just
Yeah.
Yeah,
He just wants a woman. That's about it.
That's gonna be fun to throw around.
Get out of here, Bowser.
That's gonna be real fun to throw around.
You know, Viper may be desperate for a woman sometimes, but he never fucking storms their capital just for that.
He has a very strict saying. Consent is like mushrooms. If it's not a definite yes, it's a definite no.
You know,
That is great.
Exactly.
And then the second thing of information you hear is actually from two merchants who are just basically setting stuff up. Oh my, it's finally good. I'm finally happy that we're slowly getting resources back. Tell me, especially with the one guy. What was his name? Rafam? Oh yeah, tell me about it. His trade routes are starting to interfere with ours. If it keeps going, it could potentially lead to a bit of a dispute between trades. But wasn't there one other issue? Oh, right. Bafram is planning to work with every kingdom. Doesn't matter. He's neutral, right? Yeah, I heard that he's already started doing trades in Kinar. The place that has fucking cultists, for fuck's sake. Oh, God. I even remembered he did something with the Kingdom of Solomon for a little bit. He really doesn't care so long as he gets money, doesn't he? Exactly. I think if you basically throw him a fucking pound of gold, he'll basically worship you like a god. It doesn't also help that his kingdom is connected to the Kingdom of Jocks. The one kingdom basically has a queen that took over after and turned into a undying lich. Yeah, he's done trades with them too. Apparently, they provide protection from the Badlands. Of course, the undead would protect a trade merchant from other creatures. How much is the Badlands spreading over to, by the way? Too much. Apparently, now there's even more creatures popping in. Only time will tell how bad it gets. You'll tell me. You're telling me. So yeah, Rafam's a fucking money whore.
Rafam, yeah. Not just
So we
that, the
got-
Badlands are spreading.
So we got a whore and a money whore.
Bro. No, one's a simp and the other one's a money whore.
Oh yeah, simp's a better word.
Now, let's roll that second investigation check so you can see a poor sap they could potentially pickpocket.
Yo, watch this go horribly. Never mind, 24.
Interestingly enough, as you are basically still roaming around, you notice one guy. However, this guy looks like he is basically a tourist, the best way to put it.
Right.
As he looks over to everything, he's like, you know, I came from the kingdom of Rashni. As he's like trying to speak to one of the traders there. Truthfully, I could basically live off there, but I'm visiting your kingdom because of the beauty of the sand areas. You know, one of those egotistical, cocky-sounding voices.
Mm-hmm.
So, honestly, if I don't get a proper deal in this case, then I can just leave and go take my money elsewhere. As you're hearing this, you notice his money in question, because what's your passive perception?
31.
Yeah, you see exactly where his money pouch is. You see just a single coin on where it is. And you can tell that's where his pouch is.
Wow.
Ironically enough, it's also next to his sword, too.
I think they'd make it easy. Well, it makes sense to keep your money near your weapon, so that if someone goes for the money, you can immediately attack them with the weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Steal the weapon.
But remember how your passive perception is a 31?
Yeah.
The weapon he has is essentially a longsword, but you can tell by the longsword it is definitely an enchanted one.
Fun.
Definitely.
So if I fuck this up, I'm in for a weird fight that I'll probably still win.
And if you don't fuck it up, you somehow get a lot more than just money.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. First off, stealth.
All right, roll your stealth check.
Do I have to, considering it's plus 14 at advantage?
Yes, you do.
26. 26.
Yeah. Now go ahead and roll me your sleight of hand to steal this motherfucker's money.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for this motherfucker. I'm gonna wait for no one to be paying attention. I don't get advantage on this, obviously. I just have to do it.
Yep.
Getting that 20.
23!
Good enough.
So, Catherine, as this guy is basically like groaning at this man, you just decide to casually see how difficult it is to grab his fucking wallet. Well, his pouch. It's connected by a clip, which you then just quickly sever the clip as you just start to grab it. Then you realize this man probably won't even notice the sword's gone. Do you want to risk it?
Do it.
You said it's a long sword.
It's an enchanted longsword.
I could sell it for a pretty penny. Because that's what I'd be doing with it. I sure as hell wouldn't be keeping it.
Mm-hmm.
Jin could use it, I'm pretty sure.
I know I'm gonna fuck this up. I know this is gonna fuck up. But the inner gacha player in me is freaking screaming.
I heard the let's go gambling. I heard it for like 2 seconds.
For some reason, VoiceMod doesn't want to play it properly right now.
Let's go gambling.
All
I'm
right.
gonna make it a little bit louder. Yeah, fuck it. Let's go gambling.
Yeah.
In before regerts.
Nat 20. Don't worry, he'll get a nat 20.
I'm not getting
Jin,
that.
shut
Don't do that
up.
shit.
You're gonna jinx it.
Oh.
Literally last
Oh,
session
no.
I said.
Oh no.
No, that's so good.
Jin,
Literally last session I said I'll get a nat 20 and I
So,
got a nat
Catherine,
20.
you decide to test
Okay,
your
but I'm not you.
So, Catherine, you decide to test your hypothesis, and then you just casually pull the sword out. And this man's still ranting about how he's fucking rich.
Oh, well, he won't be in a bit. Alright, I'm just gonna walk the fuck away.
And as you do, you're just hearing in the distance, he's like, "Here, let me show you my Wait, what? Where's my sword? Where's my money? Oh my god." You then see him get clocked in the face by the merchant.
Ooh!
Before he grabs his shit back, and then he ends up going to the guy, looks at his stuff, and then takes essentially his necklace before handing him a piece of dry jerky. Fair trade. Have fun. And then he closes shop.
Damn.
King.
Meanwhile, Viper and Vita, this shit goes on. As soon as you saw Catherine basically rob this man, and you see this guy just clock him into the face, and he goes to the ground. This is like a good transition for Viper and Vita here.
I am curious now how much money is in the freaking wallet.
He actually
in
wasn't
the
lying about
coin
him being rich. He had like a good 80 gold in there.
Oh shit.
Sheesh.
Yeah, he wasn't
Well,
lying.
he won't miss it. He won't miss it. Scoop.
Scoop. As for the enchanted sword, it's interesting. You can't properly read it, but you can definitely tell it is heavily enchanted.
What kind of runes are on it? Are they of a language I know?
There's some written in your language in languages you know, but not all of it.
I know Sylvan, Dwarvish, Elvish, and Draconic.
Yeah, there's still some letters here you don't know.
I gotta learn more languages. Damn it.
Got Vita on it.
Know that Viper knows tongues.
Yeah, so does Vita, but I want to just know them. It's more fun that way.
Meanwhile,
Alright,
Vita
well-
and... Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say, well, Cat's gonna go and sell this before someone notices.
Remember, you can also probably ask Brixton to help you figure out its proper selling price so you don't get ripped off.
Oh, absolutely, yes. Although Cat would take any price for it, honestly.
Meanwhile, Vita and Viper, you two roll me a perception check.
Okay.
So see if they notice me?
No, just to see what they notice roaming around, essentially.
No, fair enough.
Is that a +6?
16.
You mean 16?
Wait, that's a 10. Hold on.
God. I wasn't ready for that one. God damn it. I wasn't ready for that one.
So
Well, it's
Viper...
back when he was a good actor.
Facts.
Oh.
Good actor, but not a good person.
Yeah.
Still a good actor.
Anyways, Viper, you don't know shit because you're just trying to work with your new eyes as everything feels weird. In fact, it's hard for you to see a bit because you were in a fucking concealed train, not sun. So your eyes are kind of like bulging a bit.
My eyes.
Meanwhile, Vita, you're just kind of casually walking around with Viper as he's like rubbing his eyes constantly. And then you notice a small graveyard not too far from here.
Ooh.
As you notice
And
some
I
of the...
feel like she's like
exhaustion's gone.
holding Viper's arm so he doesn't run into shit. And she just starts bringing him to the cemetery with her.
Yeah, because, Vita, as you notice with the cemetery, you notice a bunch of spirits are basically dancing, essentially. Which, you aren't expecting that.
New friends. New friends. Viper, come on! Viper, come on! Viper, come on!
Really? I'm coming.
So, Viper, remember, True Sight also lets you see ghosts as well.
Yep.
Because they live on the ethereal plane.
Yep. And
Yes.
as you... Oh, sorry.
Somebody must have knocked the G off this graveyard.
God damn it.
Yeah, as you're essentially noticing the spirits are dancing. For you, they look like standard humanoid spirits. Meanwhile, Vita, it has the chibied version, essentially.
Yes!
So it's cuter for her. It's like looking at two tiny munchkins dancing with each other.
Chippy, choppa, choppa.
And this is why...
I'll kill you, Chin.
I'll kill you with a teacup. And I'll make it look like a fucking accident. But yeah, as you guys are noticing the spirits dancing, essentially. One thing that does come to mind is that while you can hear them, Vita, some of them are talking in an interesting way. They're talking about the last thing they remember. And it was apparently how 10 years ago, before they died, they were dancing in a festival. As you just hear The festival of the fallen, the festival of the fallen, the festival of the fallen. As you just see him dance to invisible music.
Can Vita go over and talk to them?
You can. I'll let you roll a persuasion check to see if any of them are willing to interact with you.
Okay. Plus persuasion?
Yeah. Fuck, I did forget she
Aw.
is the face.
Yes, she is the face.
She is the face that everybody pinches the cheeks of.
He charmed a god. What do you expect?
Facts.
Yo,
I'm
Facts.
trying.
yo, Durin, when you said that, it sounded like you were like, yeah, it could have been me. But no.
You don't know what Durin's capable of.
Facts.
You haven't seen my hells. But yeah.
Look, he's a big ol' himbo, and he's fuzzy.
That's
Say
how you get a
something for
lot of
somebody.
women.
Yeah.
I
He-
bet he's a good cuddler.
He
Oh,
makes
absolutely.
he makes for a very marketable plushie.
Yep.
Bruh.
Oh god, that's. But yeah, Vita. While most of them ignore you, you do see essentially one person that walks up to you, who looks to be like a ballerina-like woman, aka Viper sees a ballerina-like woman. Vita sees a small ballerina-like woman. By the way, for the longest time, I didn't have a proper comparison. Oh god, I gotta do another Kermit the Frog voice real quick. Okay. Kermit the Frog here. Peter, please don't turn me into a marketable plushie. No, yay. No, yay.
Wait, Kermit, you yourself are. Isn't Kermit himself a marketable plushie?
No,
No,
he's a Muppet.
He's,
He's
a
a
puppet, damn it.
He's a
He's
puppet.
a Muppet!
Yes,
There's a
he-
Same
difference between a puppet
difference.
and a muppet.
No! They're different!
They are in
They
fact
are-
different.
They are in fact
Legally
different.
distinct.
They're legally distinct by
Yes,
one
we-
letter.
we have to treat the fucking Muppets like they're real people. That's how it works.
That's not
Elmo
happening.
was in front of the Supreme Court. He is a real person.
Yeah.
Elmo would like to. Oh
Big
fuck! It
Bird
couldn't even
almost
pick
died
up
in
my
the
Elmo
Supreme
voice.
No, it did. We heard it.
They asked me to walk up on the stand, and it was really weird.
Elmo remembers the fires. All the fires. Yay!
That was big. I was about to do a Big Bird impression, but I forgot what he sounded like.
Oh
Don't.
god, he sounds like a clown horn.
He sounds
He's a
high.
friend.
He's
He does
friend.
kind of sound high, but he is friend. He is
Okay.
friend. He just sounds like hi friend.
But yeah,
I
let's
was
continue.
gonna make a joke about him in the Challenger, but I forget how to mimic his voice.
But yeah, here we go. They look over to you as they're like, "Oh, a wandering lost one, I see. Tell me, are you of this land, dearie?"
No, ma'am.
Then you are not aware of why we are dancing.
Mm-mm.
Why, we are dancing for a festival that was hosted every 10 years. The Festival of the Fallen. We honor those who have lost their lives, and we dance for them. That was that was Lady Penelope's wish with her husband. However, apparently 10 years ago was the year we all fallen ourselves. You see, poor Lady Penelope had also lost someone very important to her. Her dear husband. He tried to protect us the best he could. He tried to make sure that everyone was able to escape, while many of us did not. Neither did he. In fact, I can see him right there. She points over as you see a spirit there that's sitting on a tombstone.
Oh.
He doesn't talk much. He just waits for his wife at the doors every time, even though she can't see him. The poor man wishes that he could just hold his wife again. But if he can't be there, he'll wait for her. Even though he can't leave. She says as she looks to the other ghosts as they start continuing the dance. Hopefully this comes a lesson, young lady. Do cherish the ones close to you. You never know when they leave. Before she starts to dance away.
Guess who's making a beeline towards the dead man?
They're going to a beeline for the lady's husband.
Mm-hmm.
As you go over, Viper, since you can see ghosts as well, you see what looks to be like a very rustic looking man. He definitely looks like the best way to put it, a human man. And, of course, Ravita, he is small.
Small.
But he just sits there basically staring at the castle, not even noticing you guys' approach.
Excuse me.
He just kind of sits there.
Are you Lady Penelope's husband?
He gives a nod. Still not turning his face towards you all.
You know, we're friends of hers. If you'd like, I could bring her here and I could talk to you for her. And I could tell her what you're saying. Because I can hear you guys, even though apparently most people can't.
He kind of puts his arm down, and you kind of hear him speak for a moment. She's gone through too much. I feel like once this whole situation's over, I'd be willing to take you up on the offer. But my poor wife has gone through all sorts of hell. I know talking to me would bring her some comfort, but if she can't see me, she can't hear me, let alone even hold my hand, I feel like it would make her feel more wary. Young child, I can tell the spirits are basically haunting you, yet you do not mind their approaches.
No,
Why is
they're
that?
friendly. Well, for a very long time, I don't even know how long, they were the only people that I could talk to. I was alone in a temple, I think. And it was before I could even see them. Being able to see them is new. But I could always hear them. And if I could hear them, that meant I wasn't lonely. If everything is silent, that means I'm alone, and I don't want to be alone. So I don't make them go away.
I understand that fear, youngling. I understand that fear very well. Truth be told, I can tell that's probably what my wife is going through at this moment. I would not want her to bear this pain any longer, but of course I can't exactly just be there and make everything okay. But I can say one thing. if you were to properly, well, let's say, but see her struggle one day, say not able to handle things. One thing that helps her calm down is that she genuinely does like it when people hold her hand during rough times. She
Good
may,
to know.
she may not seem like it, but she is someone who does really enjoy physical affection.
Mhm.
She genuinely wouldn't be opposed to giving a hug if you gave her one.
Vita nods. Would you like to know about your sons? We've been traveling with them for a little bit.
I see them plenty, youngling. He says you see him give a small smile. They are doing wonderful. Though I wish one of them would stop smoking.
Parapus?
Yes. And though I do wish the other one did grow a bit of a backbone. He is a softie, but my god, he's too much of a softie sometimes. But I can already tell they're gonna be fine young men when they grow up. They even are that now. I'm sorry, youngling, but I would prefer to be alone now. Reminiscing.
Okay.
Thank you.
It was nice talking with you.
He nods as he goes back to looking at the castle.
And then Vita kind of steps away and looks at Viper.
Yeah, he's just been staring because he's only getting half the conversation.
Yeah, he can't fucking hear.
He's just been hearing one half of the conversation.
Sounds like it went well.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like to do now?
I don't know. The cemetery was the most exciting thing. Cemeteries are fun. I wish we went across more.
Well, I'm sure we'll find another one soon.
Mm-hmm. You tired?
No, that was me in real life. I stretched. This is like, well, shall we keep going, see what mischief we can find?
Sure.
Alright. Viper will just start walking out.
Yep, and she'll follow.
As we will cut to the next group, our pricing group. You know, the ones who are basically purchasing shit, aka praying to God that Jin doesn't fucking piss off the guy.
I don't. I only piss off the people in the party. I never piss off the NPCs. Mostly.
Lies.
Okay, there's one NPC I remember pissing off, but sorry, Belle.
I mean, those are understatements of the year.
Yeah, Jen would like look around for somewhere that sells supplies, like food and stuff.
Durin's following, but like he's just still looking at everything and taking things in. So every once in a while you like go a direction and you realize he isn't behind you because he like stopped to look at something. You have to be like, Durin, come on.
So,
Hey, go ahead.
I was gonna say, as you then casually make it to a standard supply store for when it comes to food, as you see the standard stuff, including bread, which is what you saw earlier.
Yes.
As they look over to you. Well, now, isn't this an interesting sight? Huh? A minotaur
Lol.
and a minotaur and two humans. There's a joke somewhere in there, but I can't find it. But how can I help you find hooks?
How much would you say is about a... Me and my friends, we travel a lot, and we have... How many people total are in the ship now that need to be fed? Food? And water?
I usually let the
9.
yeah.
Well, no, 8
9.
because Vita doesn't need.
Yeah.
6 in the party, 2 NPCs.
So... We have about 8 people in our traveling group. How much would you say it is for about a week's worth of supplies of food and water?
A week's supply of food and water. Well, let's see. Well, if I was to be frank, for about roughly 8 people, I would say 150 gold.
For a week?
Yes, especially if you need water too. I mean, that is not exactly a commodity you can get nowadays.
Okay, how much for just the food then?
Oh, easy, 80.
8, fuck, I have 70, fuck!
10 per head. That 10 per head. That makes sense.
Haltier Durin, do you have 10 gold, mayhaps?
Haltier doesn't have gold, yeah.
I
I
got
did
it.
check in when buying things, like, are we sure we don't need me to have more?
I'm like, Altair can just is a charisma-based character.
I mean, if you want me to
Haggle.
yeah.
Please
Okay.
haggle.
Can
Father,
I use my intimidation to back him up and make this more effective?
Well, let's see what
If you
Altair-
want to make this a Haltier intimidation check,
Father,
check.
haggle this man.
Good cop, bad cop.
Okay.
This would be funny.
Yeah, he has better persuasion than he has intimidation, though. His intimidation's kind of crazy.
I mean, mine is only +4, but
Yeah.
well,
if I am allowed to help, I would like to help.
Haltier would. Yeah.
of course. Well, Altair, speak.
I believe we've been here for a while now. Like, we've returned a few times.
Yeah, you returned a few times.
Though we travel, we often return here. I'm sure if you were to lower the price, we could do more repeat business in the future.
Alright, so let's have, let's first have, Darren roll their intimidation check for just existing.
I'm just standing behind him, and it seems menacing, but really I'm just looking really intently at the stuff for sale because I'm interested.
AKA the bread.
Oh my god, that's bad luck.
Oh.
Even with a +10.
It was bound to happen eventually.
God, not 20.
Okay.
Whoa!
I guess Durin's doing it.
Well, Altair, roll again because you have advantage, motherfucker.
The duality of man.
Yeah, like, this guy's, like, not, super concerned, like, or, like,
Sees Alt-
not being swayed, and then he looks behind Haltier and is like, yeah, sure.
Sees Altair. So what, old man? I don't care. Looks up at Durant. Wait a fucking minute. Looks back at old man. Maybe.
Natural 20.
Yippee!
I fucking can't.
2 crits. 2 crits in a row.
No, it's not even just in a row. This is stacking crits. Her crit gave you a crit.
Teamwork.
God. and then there's Jin. He's just kind of there.
He's
Actually,
watching this train wreck happen.
He's going on a shopping trip with Dad.
train wreck. This is a train succeed. Jin's just doing like the puppy eyes.
Train
This-
succeed.
This is not a train wreck. This is a railroad built perfectly.
God damn.
Usually
true.
I'm against railroading in my D&D campaigns. In this case, though.
I
In this
fucking can't.
Alright, so I want to point this out.
Yeah.
So. Let me see if I can find it. So the best way to put it is this is Jin just being awkward as fuck.
It's like, you know, when you're a kid and one of your parents is getting publicly mad and you're just kind of there like don't know what to do.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then this is just Altair. And then- this is just Durin.
I fucking can't.
What's that?
That's just Durin.
That one image of Goku where he's just like death staring.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Just that.
Durin just existing.
Yep. He's just very interested in all of these various goods, some of which he hasn't necessarily seen before or often.
Accidental horror farming.
Well, he's just a guy from the boonies. He doesn't know any of this city shit.
Oh god, poor people, he scares me. That's what we're
Bruh.
saying.
Bet you are poor.
Oh no, it's
Yeah.
contagious.
Well, I wouldn't.
I wasn't
Lucky
ready for.
poor
Oh no, it's
people.
contagious. Wholeheartedly was not ready for that.
I could feel my money sapping away just from being in their presence.
To be fair, it's probably sapping away because you're in a party with 8 people that all need supplies.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, this guy looks over to you guys. Well, I mean, not to assume, but well, if you're planning to do business and such, of course, I don't mean to like try to rob you of that opportunity, of course. Though I do need to make some kind of money to at least start off with. So, if you are that desperate for resources, I'll say 80 for the food and water.
I got 15.
And I got 70, so this works. And Jin would kind of give like a small fist bump to Haltier. like under the desk.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. 80 gold to you. Jin will use all 70 of his gold. Well, Durin can just use 10.
Durin will give you the 10, but can I try to sleight of hand a couple gold into Jin's pocket so he has some left over?
You can certainly attempt.
I will certainly attempt and probably do a very poor job because I'm a big boy with big hands.
So
Just feels a hand on both ass cheeks.
what
Gotta
is
cover it
Jin-
up somehow.
Jin's passive perception is 14. You just gotta roll
I
higher
got a
than that.
17.
Hey.
Good
Okay,
job.
Then you have 3 gold then.
Yay!
You got felt up, bro.
Oh,
I'm joking.
Durin would
Hey.
never. He's a respectful lad.
Jin is.
Oh no,
Jin is
absolutely. I'm just
15.
being stupid.
Jin is 15. Call the police. Thank you.
Mhm.
I'm still rich, yay.
Yeah, only
Yeah,
two
more
people.
gold
Only
than me.
At
yeah,
least
only 3
compared
people in
to
the party are allowed to be broke.
Yeah. At least compared to the non-homebrew peasants, I'm rich.
This bitch.
Stupid ass motherfucker.
What the fuck? What was that?
Shut it, Twink. Anyways, I never
Why?
hoard. Oh, I get to slap
What
Jin
the
too.
fuck,
Let's
Dark
go.
Knight?
I never heard Z
Why
snort
you
that weirdly. Sounded like he
why
just
you bully
got
me?
repossessed by a
Why you
demon.
bully me?
It was a.
I can't help it. I have
one,
stupid
you one.
laughs. I have like 20 different ways that I laugh. It's never the same laugh twice in a row.
Clearly.
By the gods, that was amazing.
I'm glad my torment can bring you laughter.
When we get the goods all loaded up and go to take it back to the train, Durin's gonna look the guy like through the bangs directly in the eyes. So you like just see the eyes glinting through the hair as he just goes, "Thank you for your business," and walks away,
If he
continuing
had
to
a
be
hat, he would do a little nod.
continuing to be inadvertently very scary when in reality he is just thanking the man for giving them a deal.
The fucking psychological damage to this man.
And it's all an accident.
Jin would also be helping carry supplies.
He carries the one small bag of bread, while meanwhile Altair and Jin just carry the crates.
I mean,
can't-
to be fair, they are also. Did you mean to say Durin and Altair, not?
Durin and Altair, yes, sorry. Yeah, Durin and Altair have like big ass crates in their arms. Then there's you.
Yeah. Hey, Mr. Durin, I have a question for you specifically. For everyone else, I can kinda guess what they plan on doing once all this, saving the world, activating the temple stuff is over. What do you plan to do once, all this is done?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I don't know. Was out there going place to place, seeing what I see, trying to make things better for folk. Guess I'll probably go back to doing that. Ain't got no plans.
So, that sounds like a nice plan.
But it's nice to travel with other people, though.
My plan is probably a bit of a pipe dream, but I plan to try and rid Sinks of all the crime and stuff.
That's a pretty good plan.
Catch up with my friend Lucas and maybe work with him to see what we can do then.
Well, need somebody to hit stuff. I'll be around.
I'll be sure to remember that. And Jen will just kind of slowly move one of the giant bags of supplies into the train.
I like how these guys are casually doing it because their strength mods are beyond 16.
Yeah, yeah.
Meanwhile,
Durin's
Jen
got a
is the-
25.
God
Yeah,
damn!
meanwhile, Jin is a skinny, underfed teenager.
No, the only reason you're underfed is because you kept refusing to eat from your mama.
That and all the constant blood loss.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah, I'll do it.
If at any point it looks like you're struggling to move something, Durin just picks it up out of your hands and moves it for you and doesn't say anything.
I thought you were going to say
Right.
I pick up Jin while he's holding it and carry you.
That'd be
It was considered, but then Durin's like, no, that'll probably make him upset.
Thank you.
Meanwhile, Altair just noticing this whole thing going on.
Mhm.
But yeah, you have a weeks of your own personalized water and.
No, not water. We didn't get water.
No,
you-
because the intimidation he threw in the water.
Oh, okay. Just want to be sure. Sorry.
Yeah, he was terrified.
Yeah, it was
Oh, yes.
80 without the water, and then he said he'd throw in the water for free because we're spooky.
Fuck yes.
Yeah, I mean, you have two people whose muscles are so fucking ripped that they look like they just tear fucking air apart just by flexing. And then there's Jin, who's basically there just existing.
I'm trying to help.
Lanky ass teenager. Yeah, you can't even come back,
I was
bitch.
Damn.
I was locked up in a cage for 13 years.
Tough. I was in a temple
Facts.
for I don't know how long. Get good.
Sounds like a whole lot of just your problem.
Vina doing push-ups.
I mean,
It's a
Durin's as strong as he is because he was basically used as livestock for most of his life, so.
Whoa! The boy!
Yup.
You know, I'm gonna say something fucked up. Jin, I need to ask this. Why do you keep making characters who have as much muscle as SpongeBob?
Damn.
You really do only play twinks.
You
Twinks
do.
can be
You know
strong,
why.
probably.
I say this
No.
because I care about you,
my-
Jin.
Yeah.
I say this because I care about you, Jin. But when we played together in Zach's campaign, you were a monk, and
Yeah,
Brixton was stronger than you. Hell, Minth was stronger than you.
She was. Having your half Minotaur girlfriend be stronger than you.
I'll have you know I did recently make a muscular character so in the game I'm in, so fuck you.
What's their
Are you
strength
playing
mod?
them or are they an NPC?
Yo,
You're in the game, they're in Vita.
Am I?
It's not D&D.
then it doesn't count.
I can't.
about to-
I don't
I was about
know
to
what
say
the fuck
character
you're
sheeter,
talking about.
Caitlyn. He's talking about Caitlyn.
I was about to say
Oh! Yeah.
I was about to say character sheeter. It doesn't count.
I'm just like, but I don't play Pathfinder with you. I forgot about Vampire.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say.
My bad.
I was gonna say one other thing, which is gonna be kind of fucked up to say. Yo, why do I get the feeling that if Brixton basically was not in a relationship, he would just basically become the equivalent of... No, he was the team mom!
He
Relationship or
was
not.
the team mom, even
Yeah,
in a relationship.
He was a team mom.
No, but I feel like everyone would just look at him, it's like, how are you single? And it's like, I don't know. Anyways, have your pancakes.
You're the team
Brixton
mom,
was a good
and
team mom.
He...
How is
gave
Brixton
one-
single right now in this campaign?
I gave one.
Oh,
set
you don't
of
wanna
By
know.
advice
choice.
that
Oh, no,
everybody
you don't
liked.
want to know.
Fair enough. Oh god, is Snow
Did
dead?
did something happen to someone the boy cares about? I'll kill whoever's responsible.
Did someone
Desmond
kill
would
Snow?
too.
I'll murder them.
I love when your character came to mind to get like all this great love advice because my character is in a relationship and he's just said, "Be yourself."
And Brixton
The
was
best
like, yeah,
advice
be
you could ever
yourself.
Everyone
Oh,
said
yeah.
to be yourself.
Oh yeah, I forget that.
Be yourself. If they don't like you for you, find someone who does.
I like how when it came... Okay, one more thing, because I am about to end session, but I'm going to say this real quick. I like how when it came to, like, you going to advice, and then Brixton found out that you were going after Minth, he was like, "Oh, they're both stupid as hell. They're not going to survive." No, or they're gonna super survive and they just don't realize that they're dating for a minute.
Their first date was beating the shit out of each other.
I know! You know what Brixton did for his first date? He did a fucking picnic. And you know what you guys did? Beat each other like if you were fucking Patrick and SpongeBob.
Well, yeah, we
To
were
be-
sparring. We didn't know what to do.
To be fair, Ment was from a literal like battle civilization, whatever you call it, whatever. Fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she was half Drow, half Minotaur, and her dad was a pit fighter. Don't worry about it.
My
Bro.
brother and sister in Christ, you literally had somebody who basically pulled someone when he was a child, and they were a child, and you have Viper Viper's character who was constantly pulling someone. Like if he was a fucking magnet.
Viper really goes out of his way to do that, though.
No, this character had a childhood friend. And they both really liked.
You know, I'm starting to notice a theme between Viper's characters.
Either really horny or really sad. This one's
Sometimes
just really
both.
horny.
Just make both.
Hago de los dos. Anyways, but yeah, I'm gonna end session here. So thank you all for y'all watching. We're gonna raid someone. So if anyone got suggestions while I look around.
Raid! Burn the houses!
Yeah, I don't got too many people who I know to raid. If anyone's got suggestions, I can raid them out.
I don't watch stream.
Who's live?
I don't use Twitch. Only when you are.
Damn.
I'm only on Twitch when either you, Quincy, or one of the other friends are on.
Hmm.
You got anyone?
No.
Unfortunately, there are a lot of good people who are live right now.
Yeah, that's why Thursday's one of the worst days to stream.
Yeah, anyways,
Oh,
Russian
man.
roulette, pick one.
Okay, pick up one.
I'm kidding.
How?
Did someone say Russian
let's
roulette?
see. There's this one guy you can raid, Nighttown Films. I don't know if
Eh.
you've heard of him.
Oh, Cheese
those
has
people-
one.
Chase?
Yeah, Cheese has one in chat. Trucy FT14.
Yeah, Tristy FT14.
Yeah, she's a goodie.
Alright, we'll raid her.
Raid!
Putting the thing ready. As I will end the thingy. So thank you all for watching.
Goodbye, everybody!
Hi, everyone.
We shall now raid this person.